Welcome back to the stream. Oops, wrong song. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome back. Also, Snap is here. Is that moving on its own? Huh. Anyway, sorry. Hi. Welcome back. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I don't normally stream on Sundays, I know, but with the expansion pack coming out this week, we've got early access. I started working on that build last night and I kind of want to finish it. So the plan is to do a little bit of building with Lovestruck today, I think. So welcome in. It's good to see all of you. Hopefully you can see my game. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. Anyway, hi, welcome. This is the build that we started last night that we're kind of working on trying to finish. She needs some detail work or something. Something feels a little bit off about it, so that's what we're gonna do. You've made 371 bracelets before your tailor show. Oh my gosh. How are you gonna bring them all in? Because one of my friends, when she went to her show, this was like one of the US shows, so it was last year, but she had probably like half that many. And it was like a process bringing them all because she had them like all down her arms. She had like clips with them all attached to and stuff. She has so many. It's kind of fun. You made 100 for yours, really? When I went to the concert, I probably made like 15. But Dan also made 15. And we did it with my parents, and they probably had like 5 or 6 each as well. So I was slow with making them. Like I didn't spend as like, I didn't have that many beads and stuff, you know? Oh, really, Magically? That's gonna be kind of fun. I'm excited to hear about your gameplay when the pack comes out. Oh, that's my "you better be live now" alarm. Sorry. Sorry about that. I added an extra one because I don't normally stream on Sundays, so I was like, we gotta be safe. And then I was up at 7 anyway. Oh no, Em, I'm sorry it's so late for you. It's hard with the time difference. It's weird timing. It's like normally I'm live super late at night in Europe and it's like hard for a lot of people in other places to get to the stream, and now it's like super late for you in Australia and stuff. So I'm sorry. It's currently 9 in the morning for me, which actually I think is good timing for me personally. But like on the west coast of the US, how many people are gonna be here at 6 a.m. on a Sunday? You know? How many people really are gonna be? Some of them, but maybe not most of them. So it is, I think, a good time for a weekend in Europe, though, right? You just didn't sleep? Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, good morning, Snappy. Are you gonna sit there and scream? She hasn't gone downstairs to eat yet because she's been asleep. Snap kind of operates on her own schedule, so we have to wait until she decides that she wants to be fed, and then we have to go down there. Or more rather, get Dan to go bring her down there. Yeah, I built this, Breezy. We started working on it yesterday night, and we have to finish it today, so we're gonna try and finish like all the furnishings and stuff. My dad said good afternoon. My dad is like chronically awake at 3 in the morning, like wakes up that early and like goes to the gym at 5 a.m. So good afternoon, Dad. That's really funny. Yeah, we built this last night, Maz. So again, we have some work to do to try and finish it off, but it's supposed to be like a rooftop bar was kind of the idea. And I'm liking how it's turning out, so it should be kind of fun. Yeah, I like these picnic tables from Lovestruck. It's fun. I really like them. And then we have the new chairs and new tables here from Lovestruck. This mural thing is from Lovestruck. We have a lot of stuff I want to add into the bar from Lovestruck. I also put showers in here because it's supposed to be like a, you know, public pool as well. So, speed build Sunday. Thanks for the bits, Alara. Am I going to give away codes when the pack is officially out? Yeah, I'll buy some to give away. I actually might look at that right now. I got an email from CD Keys about a 90% off sale. Not on this pack, I assume, but if there's other packs, other Sims packs on sale from CD Keys, I might want to look. Boo! I mean, they're cheaper, but they're not like that much more. That's fine. Get together, 20 bucks. That's normal price. At this point, it's on sale on the Sims EA app all the time for that price. Anyway, I'll buy some codes for Lovestruck too. So Is that a new elevator? Yeah, there is a new elevator from this pack because they added the penthouse lots, so they had to give you a new elevator. There's also a new penthouse mailbox and penthouse like trash chute, but those are the same as all the other ones. They're just in this pack too. So no, I don't think that the horses pack is what is the horses pack called? Horse Ranch. Oh my god. I literally was like, The Sims 4 yeehaw. I always sat here like brain empty. What's the horse pack called? I just like gonna try and search for it on the CD keys and it was just whoosh completely out of my brain. All I could think was yeehaw. Oh my god. It's $20 on CD keys right now. $19.49. So that's not that bad, but Dad said howdy. I stand by they should have called it yeehaw. Last night, my friend Sasha, you guys probably know Vixella. Last night there was a scorpion on her stairs and she almost stepped on them. So she was like panic texting me at like 11 o'clock at night. She had to get her parents over to come help her get rid of this scorpion in her house because she was so panicked about it. She put on a cowboy hat. So she was sending me like her videos of her like security cameras of them trying to like get rid of this scorpion. She had a pink cowboy hat on. People from Texas are scary. Like, what are you doing out there? I don't know. Yeah, we were making jokes about the scorpion and Animal Crossing and stuff. Oh my god. Anyway, I've never seen a scorpion in my house in Florida, thank God. There apparently are scorpions in Florida, but not ones that I have seen. So I would like to keep it that way. Anyway, we're gonna work on the build now, probably. Mrs. Thanks for the 50 months, and Sarah, and Broadway Mom, and Feyre. We got Skinner, and Saf, and Dim, and Strawberry, thank you. Colty, and Magali, and Dilum. Ray of Sunshine, thank you. Also Gemma, and Ballerina, and Mustache. Lucky Star, Lauren, Kara, Katie, Kyle, thank you. Oh my god, how long did I talk for? What is wrong with me? Joe, Skullmarm, and Sam, and Mom Brain, and Chickadee, and Esta, and Tori, and Greek Girl, and Jamie, and Gal, and Illuminati, and Breezy, and Dark Green, and Firehawk, thank you so much. Also Kay, and Ruby, and Helena, thank you for the resubs. How do I give Prime sub? Dad, you're already subscribed. So you can't use your Prime sub here because you're already subbed. You can use your Prime sub somewhere else. Like you could probably use your Prime sub on Dan if you're not subscribed to him. You could cancel your sub and use your Prime sub eventually when the sub that you have right now expires. All good options. But you can't use it when you currently have a sub. So, and you can't gift them either. They don't make it easy. You also can't use the Prime sub on mobile, Dad. You'd have to do it on your laptop. Like, it won't work on your iPad either. There, again, don't make it easy. So, Queen Lauren and Sarah and Tylee and Holly, thank you for the resubs too. Okay, anyway, let's keep working on the build, shall we? Something about this, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about the orange on this that's kind of not working for me. Also, I kind of want to get like, I think I want some more plants over there, but I don't really like any of them, so I don't really know what to do. On your tablet it works? Oh, really? Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I don't know if it works on most tablets, but what's Dan's at? Dan is Duck Dan on Twitch. Duck Dan. Also, his birthday is next Sunday. Just saying, if you've been thinking about checking out his streams, his birthday's next week. Maybe the pool edge could be brighter. Well, you know what? It is bright. That's the thing. It's like, we also had looked at some of the colorful tiles, but I think I didn't like these ones because it doesn't really match the rest of the textures, you know? It could maybe be red instead, because the red's a little bit more vibrant. I like the orange. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like the orange is not standing out enough. But maybe I'm like overthinking it. Because if there's one thing about me, is that I'm gonna overthink. No, Dan doesn't play Sims 4. You know, last night I was like, Dan, listen, maybe you could do a Sim stream this week for like the pack release. maybe you could try it again. He's like, I just streamed The Sims. I don't really want to. It scares me. I made him check. You know when he last streamed The Sims? When Snowy Escape came out. November 2020. I just streamed The Sims. Oh, come on. Come on. 4 years ago. Ridiculous. Anyway, he's afraid to stream The Sims. And I understand, when you're tied to lilsimsie, it must be intimidating. Because he's just a guy. And he doesn't know that much about the game. Should he? Yeah. But, like, he's not the same as me, you know? So I do understand the fear. But he was like, I don't want to stream The Sims. It scares me. Oh, you're not afraid of playing The Sims, Dad? You know when you did the stream at St. Jude and you said, I'm gonna play Sims. I'm gonna go back home, I'm gonna play Sims. Did you ever play Sims? Like a single time? Cause that was in May. Have you picked up the game yet, Dad? He said, well, what about it scares him? No, I think it's like the thought of streaming it. It's not playing The Sims that scares Dan, because he plays it off camera sometimes and he's done builds and stuff. It's like streaming The Sims that's intimidating to him. And I think that makes sense because like the people that would tune in are all like people who watch lilsimsie. And the expectation is like, you're associated with lilsimsie, so you must be a Sims expert. But actually you're just Dan. You know? He's not bad at building, though. He's done some building. He's not bad. Magic, and Courtney, and Tammy, and Lulu, and Queen Lauren, and Naya, thank you, Sarah, Tylee, Holly, thank you for the resubs. I appreciate it. Yeah, there would be quite a bit of backseating, exactly, which is fine, but maybe a little bit intimidating for a person who doesn't play, you know? Okay, I'm trying to decide if we want to get anything else in these little showers. And the answer is, I'm honestly not sure. I feel like it's a public shower is the thing, so it kind of weirds me out, but we need them. Not a fan of the toilets? Oh, they're very chaotic. I know. I think that's fun, though. Yeah, and the shower door is from Lovestruck. It's one of the new things from the pack. It's pretty cool, right? I'm sorry that you're not a fan of the toilets, though. That's a shame. Not the towel in the shower. That actually happens sometimes at, like, hotels and stuff, too, you know? Where, like, they'll have, maybe you should go, oh, ugly. I don't know what to do with this. But anyway, they'll do that sometimes because it's far enough away from the water. I mean, it's probably a little bit tight in there, but it does happen sometimes. So, yeah, they're very chaotic inside of these rooms. Someone said blue toilet. I don't know if it's the same color. What do you need, sweetie? Sorry about that. Wouldn't it get all soggy? I mean, the shower pressure is probably not that good. So, did I fix my tripod? I mean, no, I haven't really had time. I broke it yesterday, like right before the stream started. I haven't tried to mess with it again since I was vacuuming before I went live, and I like hit the table that it was on with the vacuum by accident, and then the thing fell off and broke. So, it's probably fine. I just don't know. You know what I mean? I don't think I have time to fix this. What do you need? I know you want the cat cam, but you can't have it yet, sorry. It's not broken if you don't check. No, it is broken. It's just a question of how broken is it. That's what I mean. I don't think it's gonna work. I might be able to put the camera on it if I like taped it or something, but it won't attach to the tripod. That's the problem. No, the camera's fine. It's the tripod that's the issue. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. I need to build now. We have work to do. Francine Paula, thank you for the subs. Okay. Recording. All right, I'm gonna record this too in case I want to post it on YouTube. I'm still not sure if I will or not because I worry about like the, oh, you can't put that there, can you? I worry about that with the footage from these packs in the early access because it has the watermark. So if you try to speed it up, the fear that I have is like sped up, is it going to be an absolute nightmare? Do you think you could size that up or is that entirely too much? It's a lot, but I don't think it's that bad sized up, right? I feel like that seems reasonable enough. Let's try and keep it. Looks all right to you? Okay, good. Because I agree that I think it looks mostly fine. I'm also not really sure about these staircases. Oh, and the other annoying thing, you probably can tell already, but the other annoying thing is that when you have early access in this game, the early access version of the game, this like weird second version of The Sims 4, it marks everything as new every time you reopen the game. So like, because I opened the game new today to stream, everything's new again. So that's a shame. You think glass / modern stairs would be really cool? Yeah, I'm trying to do kind of like a mix of slightly more modern stuff and then some stuff that is a little bit more like, I don't know. I don't want to say traditional, but we're kind of trying to mix and match some of the styles in this place. I wonder if this would look okay somewhere. Like, I wonder if we could get a couple of these. I don't like the texture of them, and they don't come in black. Uh-oh. You love when stuff is marked as new? Yeah, but the problem is, it's not actually new. Like, I've been looking at this stuff for days, and the game is resetting it as new every time. And it's like the issue of the gold that bugs me, I think. What was I trying to get? I was like looking for something and then I completely distracted myself and forgot where I was even going with this. Oh, these. That's right. I was thinking about putting like some sort of beam in this little section. That does mean I should probably move this. But hey, that could be kind of cool, right? Because that's, oh, clipping. If we can just get this somewhere where it's not clipping, I would like that. I don't think you can put it next to the stairs and have it not clip. It will just clip a little bit. But I like the beam. Oh, that's like floating though. Go here. Okay. That's cool, right? Add some visual interest. Yeah, the floors are new. The floors that I'm using in here are new. Okay, I'm thinking about putting, and you might honestly despise this, so just hear me out for a sec, okay? I'm thinking about putting like a lot of really bright colors on the walls. I'm going for like extremely colorful energy with the inside of this place. Intentionally. Again, don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that is what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, I want this to be brick. And then maybe we could do blue again. I guess I don't have any red inside, but I don't really want to have a red wall. You like how colorful it is? Okay, good. Best case scenario then, that works out. Maybe this part could be yellow too. Okay. Now we just gotta get a bunch of art and stuff. Yeah, I think that the colorful walls look cool with the brick too, so I'm glad that you think so, because I like how it looks like that. I was gonna see about using like this. I keep using this in like all my builds. You'll see when I start posting the builds that I've been doing. I've been using that thing like basically everywhere. I also struggled. One of the problems that I had with build mode in this pack was I felt like none of the couches really worked for like this style, you know? Like I could use the lip couch as an accent color somewhere, but there's not like a normal couch. There's like fancy couch that looks like Bella Goth to me. But then it kind of makes me want to use a couch like this as like the normal couch in the normal spaces. And I find that kind of sad, you know? You can kind of use the picnic blankets as normal rugs if you want to. Also, this has a lot of colors that we're not really using, so that's concerning. Should I scoot that over more? Should there have been like, maybe there could be a couch on either side? I don't know. Yeah, they could have made like a proper love seat or something. Oh, you think yellow looks good on the couch? Do you think the yellow's okay up against the orange wall? Maybe if we had some of the graffiti again behind it, because that helps to space it out a little bit. I don't know if I like it. We'll have to think. It's not bad though. Maybe try a purple couch. Yeah, the problem that I'm having with the purple is that I don't want the purple because I'm trying to make it stay with these colors. I want like red, blue, orange, and yellow. The rug itself is kind of detracting from the existing colors we've been using. We could maybe try and do the red. It might not be so bad with the red. Art on the color walls and graffiti on the brick. Yeah, there's not that much brick space though to put the graffiti on that's like big enough to have it, you know? I don't hate how this looks, so we can sit here and think about it a little bit more. Maybe just white? I don't know about white. I'd probably pick black before I picked white. I didn't hate the teal. And we are gonna have a red sofa with the lips, so maybe it's better to have it somewhere else. I don't know. It's hard. See, this is a very difficult thing to try and figure out. Maybe we can have red candles. That might not be so bad. Okay, so there's a couch for them to sit on. I might want to get... I'll have to mess with the lighting a little bit more too. Also, do you think that having things like a bookshelf... I know that having a bookshelf in this bar is like maybe a bad idea. I'm just trying to think about furniture that we can add. Oh, you know what else we have are like these little plants. I love how these slot into the bookshelf. I was so excited about that when I first realized it. That's not weird. I wish bars had bookshelves. I would go to bars if they had bookshelves. Okay, Tilly has spoken. It's not weird, apparently. We can have it. Is that a lizard decal? Yeah, it kind of is like an iguana. It's kind of fun. Winifred and Jen and Nuclear and Lex and Charlotte and Huffle, Francie, Paula, Math, Bad Simmer, Cabbage, MJ, Olivia, Sammy. Oh no, Joy. Kona, thank you for the resubs. Law Davy too, thank you so much. You've seen bookshelves and bars? Okay, that's good then. We can keep it. We need something to go back here. I was kind of wondering about like... Oh, there's also always the option of putting the curtains on these. We have to kind of decide if we like them with the curtains, but we do have some curtains. They're a little bit high up. I don't know if that is too much or not. Oh, a jukebox is a good idea. We should definitely use that somewhere. Do you think putting that in the back corner is bad? I actually kind of like that because it helps take up space. Maybe a different swatch. Yeah, oh, there's not that many. Oh, I keep clicking on the... Do you see what I mean? Like, there's not that many swatches that kind of match our color scheme, our existing color scheme, unless we did like black, and I don't know if I want to do that. feel like curtains maybe doesn't fit with the, oops, I deleted the whole window. I feel like the curtains maybe don't fit with the style of the build. I don't think we want it. I'm not sure. Counterclockwise and dance everything here for the subs. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna look through all of the activities. I've seen a lot of people recommending a dartboard, and I am so devastated to announce that I do not have one in this version of the game. The early, like, whatever, the login rewards, they're not in this version. Because I have this weird, like, version of The Sims that has no gallery and, like, has the watermark and stuff. So there's no dartboard in the base game. And we only have the base game in the new pack, so we can't really use, like, everything that we might desire. Unfortunately. So it's quite sad when you think about it. Yeah, I think I'll leave that like that. Maybe I'll get another one of these little couches, but I'll do it small. Oh, I can't tell if I hate that or not, but it's probably fine. Have I tried the filter thingy? Oh, you mean like the event rewards thingy? I don't think that's gonna have them show up. Yeah. It's time for the plastic couches to shine. Yep, exactly. We're thriving with this. Okay, I think I will use this thing too. There's also some more signs for like bar type stuff. And there's little posters if we wanted to use some posters in some places. Because that might not be so bad. I feel like that actually kind of works. We can get a couple different variants of them. Honestly, I'm wondering about maybe getting another one of these little table setups. Just for the middle right here, because that takes up some space. Kind of fills in the walkway. I think I like how that looks. Should I angle it maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Perfect place for a lip couch. You think right there? I don't know. I feel like, I guess it might work right there. We could probably use the lip couch right there if we wanted to. It's just like lip couch next to the storage closet. Is that bad? But maybe I'm overthinking that too. Oh, you know what maybe we should have done? They have some of these. These bookshelves have like a slightly more industrial vibe. Maybe that looks a little bit nicer and like at least slightly more interesting for... Is that even the same color? I can't tell. How far can you scoot that back and have it still be fine? That could look cool. Yeah, storage closet, woohoo closet. Really, who's counting? Falco and Little and Carly, thank you for the resubs. They can sit there while they wait their turn in the woohoo closet. How about that? That seems good to me. This is a bar that we're building, Partly Poison. It's gonna be like a rooftop bar, sort of. And we're using just the base game and the new pack for it. Okay, I was looking at some of the stuff like posters for the pack and then I got distracted, so let me go back to that. The colors of this pack are intense. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bright colors in this pack. I actually quite like it. I think it's kind of fun, but it is very bright. So you have to make sure you're prepared for what you're getting into. Oh, hi Snappy, are you leaving? Okay. The neon lights. Oh yeah, we should probably get more of the neon lights too. I feel like I have a lot of windows happening, which is kind of making it so I don't have that much space for my neon lights. But I'll probably have some space over here. Maybe I could do posters here and then I can get one of my little neon signs right there. Can't believe you're not using the leopard print wall. You know, I didn't really feel like the leopard print wall was perfect for this build. Okay, but maybe I was gonna say maybe in a future one, but look at that, that's good. Sunday stream? Yeah, Fussy, I don't normally stream on Sundays. But I'm here now just so we could hang out a little bit. Because, I mean, we've got early access to the new pack. We all want to be able to see more of it and stuff. So I figured I would go live now so we can get some more gameplay in. What happens if you put like 2 of them? I don't know. I'm like kind of wondering if I should try to mix and match these a little bit more. Do you think that's okay? I don't know. Is this South American inspired? Yeah, the pack itself, like the world, is sort of inspired by Mexico. So there's a lot of references like that in the pack. Okay, we probably want to get some more music too. Maybe I'll put some music up on this wall. Easy for you to access. You think it's too much with the graffiti by the sofa? Oh, like it's too much to have them together like that? What if we had like a... If we built a wall out or something, and we kind of tried to space these things out a little bit differently. Oh no. I may have to size this down, but that's okay. But what if we did it like that? I don't even know if having a rug inside of here is a good idea. Like, part of me is thinking that the rug would be kind of gross. Like, we're at a bar. People probably spill stuff on it all the time. But then again, it's like kind of fun to have. So I'm back and forth. You like the rug? Okay. Do you think it's okay to have the coffee table? I feel like it's... You know, my other problem is that I kind of want to have these be closer to the sofa. But then it's clipping underneath the wall. And that's probably bad, right? Like, realistically, you probably don't want it to be clipping underneath the wall like that. Coffee table too dark. Well, everything is kind of... We're trying to have a lot of a black accents inside of here, so... If you ignore the clipping, it doesn't exist. Size it down. Oh, the rug, this is the default size. It was sized up. Oh, I wasn't noticing this. Oh, interesting. Custom made rug, the corner does not exist. There you go. I think that's the spirit, honestly. Okay, he's ready for the bar, I guess. He's trying to meet some people. Layer 2 rugs together. Even with like the smaller one, I mean, we'd probably have to layer more than 2 rugs together if we were gonna try and layer them. I'd probably do it like that, with like 3 of them together. I still feel like the pink on it is really bad. Like, there's something about it that is still really not working for me. Oh, I wonder if I could, like... I wonder if I could alt place these and get, like, my own little beam in the corner. We need to get it at, like, the exact correct angle. But I wonder if it could be done. Oh, that's a very interesting feature of this new beam, because this is not a normal diagonal. So normally you wouldn't be able to have that, because you can't build like a wall there, right? Because it's... I actually think that looks good. I feel like it helps. Okay, I wonder if there could be like a little table. What does that look like? I mean, it wouldn't be my first choice, but It's fine. Okay, let me think about music, because we could probably put... Oh, that's a little big. I was gonna say we could probably put that there, but... Maybe it'd be better to have like... Oh, what if this went over here, kind of in front of the window? I had the jukebox before, and I did like it, but color scheme-wise, I feel like there's something off about it. I don't think I want to replace anything. I think it's okay if we put that over here, though, right? Okay. The jukebox is elite. Okay, we could probably put another jukebox then instead. We could do like just another jukebox right here, because it probably wouldn't hurt to have another one. And it does help. I think it gives it kind of like a funky sort of vibe. We also definitely need some more stuff in this area. So I'm wondering about like, I don't know, should there be a sofa or like a chair? I don't know. I'm kind of wondering about scooting this over. Maybe I could build out a wall and just have this in a slightly smaller space, because then it's scooted over a little bit, so I can maybe have another sofa over here. I mean, it's really tight, but it might not hurt to have another one just so we can bring some of the colors this way. Maybe high top seating. Well, the problem with the high top seating is that we don't have that many high top tables. I don't know if there's any in the base game. And there's just one from this pack, and it's tall. Or like, it's big, I mean. So it's hard to use. Should I scoot these way over again? That is kind of cutting it close with... No. Okay, we also probably want to get another one of the colors over there. Maybe I could do the orange on that part. I can't really tell. Small stage in the corner. Well, we have one of those over here. So we've got a stage already. How do I get it on the gallery from early access? It's a very annoying process, basically, because there's no library. There's no gallery. You can't save stuff to your library or anything in this version of the game. You have to put it, like bring the save file over. So once the pack is actually out, I'll be able to bring this save file over to the main game and then hope that it works, because it's gonna be a different version of the game. So hopefully it doesn't glitch out. It hasn't before in past packs, so it should be fine. But I have to bring it over like that. And then upload it to the gallery from the real version of the game once it's out officially. Is the couch centered? No, it's not centered. It was kind of on purpose, but we could fix it a little bit. There is a pool out there. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a rooftop pool bar is kind of the vibes of this place. Do console players get early access or just PC? Like, do you mean like for the this version of the game? This one actually only works on PC as well. It doesn't even work on Mac. So it's impossible to do this early access build of the game on console, because the version they've built out for it doesn't work like that. Okay. I'm wondering, maybe I will do another one of my poster sets over here, because I do like how those look a lot, honestly. Is there a trash can? There's a trash chute, but we'll have to get another trash can probably somewhere. Maybe I'll put a little trash can inside somewhere. That plant is in danger. Yeah, it's definitely a risk of catching on fire. What are you putting upstairs? It's gonna be kind of like a loungy sort of space upstairs. Is sort of the vibes that we're going for, at least. Okay, I want to have like a small table. They're all a little bit big for that purpose, though. What are we gonna do if I finish the build quickly? Well, we talked about building a house after this mess, but I'm not gonna try and sit here and worry about that yet. Let's do one thing at a time. You know? There's only so much that we could do at once, so. Okay. Oh, I guess that could probably stay in the red color. I actually do like that a lot, that little chair. Although it comes in, it has like the white seat, and nothing else has a white seat. I might use those upstairs a little. I can't tell. What do you want to put there? Am I streaming till 12? I think so, Corinne. I think so. We'll play it by ear a little bit and see. Maybe I could just scoot that way into the corner and then have like, or I guess you know what we could do is have two of them. Because it's okay if that's clipping, that's just a random box. So we can have like some stuff there, and maybe I could put music on it. Like one of these. Because that actually kind of fits, and then I can put a plant next to it. Yeah, guys, I don't know what the Sim's wearing. I didn't dress him. He showed up like that. The pack has a fair bit of clothing that just sort of looks like that, so he's busy. He's ready for the party. Okay. Just realized townies are going to be wearing that. Yeah, that is a concern that I have with the pack as well. Is that some of the like clothing, I don't necessarily want to randomly generate that often. It's fun if it generates sometimes, but like, I don't always want people to be like showing up at the park in this. Like that feels kind of, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone show up at the park in an outfit like that yet, but that I find somewhat alarming. So yeah, we're entering a new era of townie fashion, for better or for worse. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna kind of get a couple of these little chairs, and I think I'll probably do multiple different colors of them. That seems good. We can do some posters. I wonder if we could have like, I guess you probably just want to have mostly like lounge type seating up here, right? Because we have so many tables downstairs. And this, for it to function as a bar, we need to have a TV. So we have the TV up here. I was gonna look and see what else it needs. Okay, it can function as a nightclub, and it can also function as a lounge. So you can put it as whatever you want, but I'm gonna put it as a bar, I think. Oh, hi Momo, how are you? I'm building a rooftop bar with one of the new penthouse lots. So we're kind of having some fun messing around with it all. Okay, maybe I will use this again, but size it up over here for in front of the TV. I don't know. Mally, thank you for the 41 months. Momo, thank you for the 40 months. And Royal and Byline. Charlie, Pep, and my step Bella, thank you for the subs. Okay. Maybe, I don't know how to lay this out, honestly. I've been avoiding early access gameplay, but I won't say no to a building stream. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't blame you. I always try to, like, I would try to avoid spoilers and stuff too, because I wouldn't want to see it. I would want to wait so I could see it for myself, you know? Okay, I think I might try this wall decal up here. Maybe I could get one of those bookshelves again too. Because that might help just fill in some space. You're waiting to put makeup and stuff on your sim until Thursday? Wait, because you want to use the new, any of the new stuff, but also you want to wait until you've got like the apply to all button, you know? Okay, let me think. Maybe we could use this blue wallpaper back here. I'll probably use this orange one. I might get another blue one there, and then we could do the yellow. on this wall. Or maybe I'll do brick on that wall. I do like that. You're waiting for the update of the pack. I know, Tilly. It's especially difficult, I think, now that you know what all is coming. It's like very, very difficult to sit here and just wait patiently for the update and the pack to come out, you know? Because we're all sat here, we know what we're getting, we just don't have it yet. So hard. Okay, I think I might use that graffiti again, because I do kind of love that. And I think it looks cool on the brick. I'd like to use this also, but I feel like it doesn't really fit all that well. Maybe I could keep it like this. How far back can that go? Oh, pretty far back. Okay, so they can still walk up there. Maybe I'll get rid of that so I can use a couple more of these chairs. Okay. I want to kind of like scoot them together. Size up the iguana and have them go partly behind the stairs. Do you think so? I don't know if it really fits sized up. And then it's like glitching down there. I don't think you can really do that. I feel like it's not gonna work. What do these look like? There are some fun items. Like we could put this on this wall maybe. We could also maybe put this over here because that fits decently. And maybe this looks better above the stairs. I feel like that fits in the space a little bit better. Right? Let's try that. Okay. I also saw somebody ask what we're building. We're trying to make right now a rooftop bar. It's kind of like a pool bar using the new pack. So it's on one of the new penthouse lots from Lovestruck. And we're kind of going for this like pool bar sort of vibe. I think it's turning out kind of cool. Can you scoot back a little bit more? It's because of the platform. So annoying. Okay. Let's see. What about... Should we just do couches over here? I can't really decide. I'm like... Maybe I'll do a different wall color on that wall. But should we have like... I want to have a TV because you need one for the game, but I just don't know where to put it. How much left to furnish? It's just this upstairs space pretty much, and then like any last minute details we want to do. You just got the notification? Oh my gosh. In the Discord? Of course. Or the high table. Oh, I guess we could put some of the high tables if we wanted to. The only problem with the high tables, everybody's been really wanting these like all stream, and I get it, but the only problem is the chairs don't really come in the colors that I want them to. Like, do you see how all the different wood colors don't really match? So we can't mix and match these as easily as we can with the chairs down here, because these don't have wood frames to be different colored. There's bathrooms downstairs. Yeah, there's even showers in them because it's a pool. Gabby, Woman, and Linz, and Az, and Petite, and Bree, and Sarah, also Lil Nora, and Lolly, and Lucy, and Purple, thank you for the resubs. Love the bar stools. Yeah, I like the bar stools too. I'm just not super sure if they really fit with what we're trying to do. So I can't decide if we should use them or not. I might use that again. I'm gonna get another one of these plants. I think we have that outside, so that's cool to have. Heart chair, couch, board games. Well, you know what would be really fun, honestly, to have is like one of the actual game tables. I wonder if we could put a little bit of this. Because we could probably get a couple of these in, and then we could fit in the new games too. And also... I guess I'll just use the blue chair. No, we started this build last night and we're kind of working on finishing it now, today on stream. But then you could play cards. You could play like regular board games. The bar stools are more lounge or nightclub vibes. Yeah, well, everybody's like really wants the bar height tables, but you have to remember the bar stools don't match like anything else we've been using. So I like, sometimes you have to just take some liberties with maybe what's a little bit less realistic, but functions a bit better in game. So I think I like the game tables. I think that I probably would like to have a couple of sofas too. I almost think that it might be cool if we had the sofas like back to back, kind of like this. Obviously it takes up a lot of room. Maybe I have to scoot it over a little bit more. But I wonder if we could do something like that. Yeah, we don't have any pool tables, chat. There's no pool tables at all in The Sims 4. And there is like a foosball table, but we don't have those packs right now. So we can't use that. Foosball's from Get Together, and we only have the base game and this pack. Okay, I'm gonna get another one of these little games. The Who's Up party games. Oh, we also want to get another one of the jukeboxes. That would probably work on this wall, right? Okay. Isn't there a ping pong table? Yeah, ping pong's from university. So we can't do that. Lots of fun stuff, but not from these packs that we have. Oh, we could probably use the costume trunk somewhere. Where does this fit somewhere else? Like maybe we could put this instead of that thingy. Maybe that's better over there. I know I've got a lot of plants, but I do like how they look, so. You thought I was baking today? What, like I was gonna do a baking stream today? I was never planning a baking stream this week. There's a Sims pack coming out, so we're trying to mess around with the new stuff a lot, but the free dartboard, I know, it'd be so good, but we don't have any of the daily login rewards in this version of the game either. We have a really weird version of the game. Honestly, Zeus, I actually haven't played with teens a single time since the pack came out, so I'm not sure. I was very much focusing on playing with like adults for it, because obviously that's oh, I don't like how that looks. The adults are like the main focus of the pack, but we can look at that later and maybe see, because there's a couple teens in the town, so we can check in CAS if they have the turn-ons and turn-offs. I assume that the teens should be able to have the date system because they have the regular date system, so it would make sense if they could use the new one. But I have not tried. Okay. Yeah, I think that they probably do have them, the turn-ons and turn-offs, but they might have said that in the live stream. I just didn't get a chance to watch their live stream, so I don't know. Okay. Should we put a little TV underneath this? Or a little table underneath the TV, I guess? Is a better way of putting it. Maybe I'll get some more of the LED lights. Do you think if I like mix and matched the LEDs to be kind of, oh, I guess that doesn't really layer very well, does it? Ugh. Never mind. They don't really fit anywhere. Don't remember them mentioning teens at all. That's not surprising to me, if they didn't. Yeah, I wasn't like looking around for gameplay for non-adults when I was playing with the pack, obviously, so Yeah, I think that they'll have the date system. My assumption is that the teens will be able to use the fancy new dates because they can go on regular dates. They might have the turn-ons and turn-offs, not sure. But I feel like it's not a bad thing for teens to have an attraction system. The phrasing turn-ons kind of gives me the creeps a little bit in reference to teens, but the attraction system as a whole, if they are a person who can date, I think it makes sense that they would have that. We'll have to check. They won't have online dating because that's illegal. You can't have people under 18 on dating apps and stuff, right? So I don't know if teens will have the romance skill. We'll check. We can check that after we finish this build. I think I might put an ottoman at the end of this. Oh, but it doesn't come in any colors that work. I guess maybe I could do this flipped a little bit. No, I don't think I like that. Never mind. Well, Mrs. Bieber, I think you're like misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. It's like when everybody was trying to get me to add a woohoo spot into the high school that we built. And I was like, guys, I know that teens can mess around in The Sims, but it's still kind of creepy what you're saying. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, obviously, like, teenagers do these things, but it feels weird when you discuss it, and it feels weird, like, as an adult to be making a game that has that stuff in it. Like, do you understand why it feels icky? Like, yes, it exists, but it's still, these are, like, young people, you know? So let's not make it, I don't know, you're being a little bit intentionally misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we don't want to be, like, promoting these things, I guess. Laura, thank you for the resub, by the way. Okay. I do think that maybe, no, this wall shouldn't be brick. Something about this blue chair up against the blue wall is kind of throwing me. Maybe I'm, like, overthinking that. Also, swap these out so that the yellows aren't too close together. Maybe do it like that. I'm so overthinking this. That's kind of what my thought was magically when people were saying that. Like, I was like, this is making me feel kind of weird. I don't really like this conversation, you know? Okay. I don't really know how I feel about this either. I also think that I want to get some more lighting, or at least make some lighting adjustments, because it's not that I want it to be dark in here, but I think I do want it to be a little bit darker in here. And then we could probably get some, like, colorful lighting added in. We can have primarily regular lighting and then kind of mix in some slightly more colorful stuff. And I think that would be good. Okay, you go there. All right, see, there's places like this section right here that maybe could have a wall light that's colorful. Yeah, it's a community lot. This is a, it's a bar that we're trying to build with the new pack. Every time you put those lights in, it like makes everything in the whole place dark. Something is glitched about those lights, these new ones. Like a spotlight, but on the floor. Well, it's yucky. Okay, do you think I could try and make that into a fun color? Maybe I could have, like, lights closely to each side of these. Set color and intensity, this light. Oh. I think that makes the wall look weird. We could probably get, like, maybe on some of the brick walls we could do stuff like that. I wonder what, for example, this would look like. Oh, we should make all of the lights a bit warmer toned. And then maybe this light. Should we just have a bunch of red? Could we get like a bunch of reddish lighting in here? That might not be so bad. We can put red lights above the doors. 81 months, Danya. Oh my gosh. That's kind of scary. Oh, I think that that has very good vibes, actually. I really like that. Red is the good color for this. Let me save the game real quick too. Laura, user lame totals, thank you for the bits and subs. Okay. Raise that up a tiny bit, maybe. Raise that one up a tiny bit, and then there's gonna be one more above this too. Oh wait, and also this one. Okay. It's like exit lights. This light, red. Oh, I really like how that looks, honestly. I think that it makes the atmosphere in here pretty nice too. Oh, and also before we finish, we should go upstairs and we should put another one of the wall speakers up there. You forget the martini lamp exists? Oh, we do have that martini lamp too, that's true. I kind of forget about that item as well. Maybe I'll put one of those like right there. And perhaps another one like right there. Lots of speakers around. Because that's from like the deluxe version of the game, right? If I put that like right here, and we put it in red. Oh, it's from the culinary career. It's not deluxe, it's a career unlock. I was wrong. It is just a career unlock. Okay, I actually do think that kind of works. I'm getting a few of them to put in like various corners and stuff. I know it's maybe overdone, but I feel like it kind of fits with the vibe that we're going for, right? No, I feel like that does actually look good next to this thing. Maybe I should try to switch these around a little bit more. I could use the small version of the plant. Never noticed that lamp before. You know, it's really easy to forget about a lot of the like career unlock type of items, I think. It's very easy to overlook them. Yeah, that's true. Everything in this build is overdone. No, you're right. That is the point, so. I think that's good. I think we're off to a good start with this. Overdone is the right energy. Okay. I'm trying to decide how it looks at nighttime as well. Because it could probably do with, I don't know, it could probably have a couple more lights outside. I'm just not sure what. There's also like this item. This thing has a bunch of pretty bright colors. Oh. Should we use that up there? I actually really like that. I think that looks very intentional with how it's placed in the corners. Should there be like one on both sides, or how much is too much for this? That's what I'm always struggling with. I can't tell. We also need to get some lights on the floor probably. It might be nice to have like, the problem is these floor lights, they light up very little. 2 to 3 look good. Do you think so? I think that just these two are probably a good number for what we're doing. Oh, I think I might also get one of these little things. Oh, I think that helps. More of the string lights around the pool. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe putting, I have to go into debug. I was thinking about maybe putting some string lights at least down the far wall over here, like along this wall, because I think that would help. One build only today? No, we'll probably work on a house build too, Sushi. We gotta finish this one first though. Oh, what am I doing? You have to go into debug. Lulz, thank you for the 11-month resub, by the way. Okay. Also, if we wanted to use any of these pots, we could, but I don't think I need more of them. This is the item in question, and I am hopeful that it's gonna be the exact right size, and it is. Okay, perfect. I will be using these. Well, I guess actually, if we really wanted to, I could get them the same height. Raised up is probably a good thing. Come here. Okay, that's the same height now. So is that. And then this can get rotated. All right, that should help us at nighttime. I don't think I want to put them down the middle because I don't want to hang up fairy lights like literally everywhere. The other thing that we had talked about, but then kind of decided against, there was some discussion about maybe having tables in between the pool, or in between the pool lounge chairs. We weren't like 100% sure if we thought it looked good or not. But if we did that, we could put like little lights on those, and that would help light up the middle a little bit more. So, yeah, this is the empty penthouse lot that nobody lives in, Jetty. This is where there's like a house built. Put lights in the pool. There are lights in the pool, Magic Monster. There are lights in the pool already. I just don't know. You know what? Those late night awards, that's from having The Sims 3. But that might not be so bad. And then those are flirty lamps. So that'll, if you have the emotional aura on, it'll make your Sims flirty. Martini lamps. Do you think it would be weird to have more of these outside? Well, we could probably get 1 or 2 of them. Why not? Maybe 1 more over here. I like how it gives some red lighting outside at nighttime. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, we probably want to get a little bit more lighting upstairs as well. I don't really like that light though. There's just 1 of these. Maybe if I put a second one, I'll feel better about it. Eh. Most people don't have the Sims 3 lights. Well, if you don't have the Sims 3 lights, you can just replace them with a different lamp. There's probably a few things that you're going to want to replace anyway if you download this lot. It's already all base game and the new pack, so that's helpful too. Okay. It's only 1 little light, so I don't think it's that big of a deal to use them. Yeah, maybe we could put like a light or 2 on the little half walls. I think we could also potentially get, you know, this might not be so bad to have like another one of these things. Oh, I don't like that actually. Never mind. What about... That doesn't really brighten the place up though. I have sometimes done this kind of thing where I take these and I like put them in the corners. That's like 1 little tiny light though. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, you get the Sims 3 lights if you have packs from the Sims 3. They'll like give you a light for each pack you have. So that's the late night light if you had the Sims 3 late night expansion pack. I don't think it's that bad. It's not dark over there. I think I'm overthinking it. And it's bright enough over here too, so we should be fine with that space. We might want to put some lights kind of on the roof. Does that look weird to have the lights in the corners of the roof? I used to do this all the time when I played this game a long time ago. Like before we had platforms and I was making flat roofs. I think that's kind of cool, especially since they can get up there. Like they can technically use the roof, so it won't hurt to have some stuff for them. The last thing, and there's not really anything that can be done about this. It's just that I would love to have columns or something, but we don't have any. Did I start playing The Sims 4? Oh, like the year that it came out, right around when it first came out. So, long time ago. Candles by the blanket spot, you think so? I don't know, is that too much? We only have taper candles, and I can't tell if that's like, I mean, we have these candles though. They could probably put some. I'm worried about having them overlap with it though, because I'm worried about the animations of it all. If the thing's like bouncing around when they're woohooing in there, and if it's like bouncing into the candles. I think that's worrisome to me. Maybe a little lantern. There's not really that many. There's just like this one. Oh, you can slot them to the middle of the blanket. That's interesting. It's like a fire hazard. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing that it's cute, but also it's like in the way. It's just in there with them, the stuff. I mean, I don't know if you can use it if you're slotting things to it. I also have move objects on. Oh, you can slot things. I mean, you can put food there though to have picnics. It's not only for woohoo. I can put candles there and have them not be glitched. So it should work if you have them like that. I just sort of feel like it looks really random up there with just a couple of candles at the top. I don't know. Everybody seems like they like it. No, this ladder's not new. That's from the base game. You can shrink them. No, you can't shrink them because the fire, look, anything that has an animation, so like the fountains, the flames, stuff like that, if you try to shrink them, the flame stays in the same place, but the candle gets smaller. So you can't really shrink them because then it looks weird. Picnic basket or something. There's no picnic baskets in this version of the game. There's picnic baskets from what, like, is it Growing Together or high school years or something? I can't remember. But there's no picnic baskets in this. You can do picnics on this blanket. It just like spawns food in the middle though. So, oh, it's cottage living. I wasn't even close to being right. There's picnic baskets from cottage living, but not from these. I wonder if that's why they put a slot on there, so you can slot a picnic basket to it. Because that would be cool. I would like that. Okay. Oh, do you like the idea of picnic blankets too? Yeah? Good job, Snappy. Thank you so much. They did come out at kind of similar times, right? Yeah. Exactly. Oh, you could probably slot the board game to it. I guess that's true. Let's check and see if that works. Where's my game? Yeah, you can slot the game to the front of it. That's interesting. I don't think I'll do that because we already have them placed twice and I want to leave this blank. I don't want to put slots in it because then it's easy to use for whatever you're trying to use it for. But that's useful. Okay, so I think our next plan will probably be, let me just do something real quick. Oh, are you leaving, Snappy? Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for yelling at the stream again. Okay. Let me see something really fast, and then we'll start working on something else. I think we were talking about maybe trying to build, like, a house or something, as one of our next options. So maybe we could go and do that. We were joking about making, like, a blue Suburban with the pack. So yeah, I'll put it on the gallery when the pack comes out, Polly. I'm gonna have to, it's kind of annoying because I have to like bring the save. I can't save things to my library or the gallery, it doesn't work. But you can bring the save into the new version of the game and then like grab them from there. So rental residential? We can't do a rental residential because we don't have any packs. There's a vacation rental here, but we can't do like the rental residentials that come with, what's it called? For rent. But we will build one when the pack comes out. I'm planning on building like an apartment building with the pack once it's actually out and we have all the packs. In this version of the game, we have very limited options, just the base game. So anyway, that's how it works. Okay, let's see about, I've built on this lot because it's the starter home lot a couple of times. We could also maybe build over here because this is one of the default builds. I hate to like build on lots where there's townies living in. This is one of the default builds, but there's no townies here. I love this house, by the way. This is so cool. This is one of the like empty default homes, so you can just choose to live in here yourself if you want to. Very cool looking, like actually amazing. And it touches the edge, so it makes for a good lot. Yeah, I'm excited to build some residential rentals with the pack. I'm looking for that. Okay, I don't know. There's like a 50 by 40. There's two 50 by 40s. I don't think I want it to be big. I'm not really feeling like big. But I think I might build it here. I like this lot. I think I'll build it on this one. It's like part of me wants to build it on one of the empty lots, but also I don't want to build a 50 by 40 lot with this right now, you know? I don't think that that's my vibes. Okay, let's see. Bulldoze. I think with this one, maybe we should it be like for roommates again? If you wanted to put like a bunch of singles in here? I think it should be. We should make it for like a group of adults to live together. Yeah, I always feel bad bulldozing lots when actual simmers made them. It's like one thing to bulldoze an EA build, but when like a simmer built it and it's nice, I'm like, oh man, I feel bad. I always feel especially bad about bulldozing the lots where the townies live though. That's even worse. Yeah, it's kind of fenced in by default. It's a cool lot. I'm excited about this. Multiple packs, please. What for this? It's physically impossible, Braid. I'm gonna clarify again. I am playing with a really weird version of The Sims right now. I have two versions of The Sims 4 installed on my PC. I have regular Sims 4, and then I have this Sims 4. This Sims 4 has just the base game and the new pack, and it has like no gallery access. It's got the annoying watermark. It's not final software. It's a whole thing. And there's no other packs with this version. The reason they do that is because they cannot give us access to the pack until we have the update. And the update doesn't come out until Tuesday. So we wouldn't have early access until Tuesday, if not. So that's why they do it like this. So, no, you're fine. I was just explaining again because people ask all the time. And I'm like, oh, we don't have that pack. We can't use it. It's like in the bar, they were like, use the foosball table. And it was like, oh, we can't. We can't. No, guys, I changed the lot name. The lot name wasn't like this before. I changed it. That was me. The lot wasn't like that before. I just did that. That wasn't them. Sorry. I did it a second ago on stream. Glitch and Hailstorm and Kitchen and Kay and Kay Toner and Onesie and Cluckers. Thank you for all the subs. Okay. All right. Should we just start? Ugh. I get nervous about starting builds. Can we have a courtyard? Maybe. I like the idea of something kind of like that. It might be kind of cool to have like a, I mean, it's kind of a small lot is the problem, but it might be kind of cool if there was like, oh God, now I'm like, should we do a bigger lot? Because that's really skinny. But maybe it's fun, I don't know. But there could be like a gate or something in the middle. One of the default lots kind of has a vibe that's shaped a little bit like this with a courtyard. Well, Brotopia, someone in chat said this, so I just took their reference from chat, but I could be wrong. I didn't Google it or Google Translate it. think limited space might be fun. Okay, I think small is good. I prefer the smaller lots anyway. The lighting is always backwards. You need a 5-bedroom for your gameplay? Oh boy, I don't know if we can get a 5-bedroom to work, but we can see. We can see. So maybe you want to scoot this back a tiny bit more. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe there should be like... I was gonna do this and then I was gonna use like one of the base game fences, but then it doesn't match the fences that I have on the corner of the lots. So that's kind of annoying. I think I prefer it to be like here. This is the vision that I had. That's kind of what I was picturing. Hedge fence? I don't know if I want to do a hedge fence because I want it to match this gate. Well, we have these in debug, but they're not small enough. That fence that they're using is base game debug. Trust me, I've been using it a little bit on the other builds that I've been doing with the pack. So I know. Is the fence gonna match the blue? Well, it's not gonna be like, I mean, it's gonna be mostly blue, but it doesn't have to be like only blue. We can have a fence that has a little bit of tile. Can't place fountain under anything? What are you talking about? You aren't under anything. Oh, is it because of the room? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, it's because it was a room. It wasn't because of the floor. I mean, I guess it was kind of, but even deleting the floor doesn't work. That's great. I want to use this though, because I like the vibes of something like this. What are we building? We're gonna try to build sort of like a blue Suburban, but not just any blue Suburban, like a blue Suburban for the pack. You see? That's the vibes. We're gonna try and use all the pack stuff to make a really cool suburban house. Oh my gosh. I was having trouble with this object when I was doing it with one of my other builds too, but I like the idea of something like that. I might want to do it with a regular roof type. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. There is a new roof trim, so we've got options for stuff like that. A blue Suburban? I know. There's also a new roof texture, but I don't think I want to use the metal for this because I kind of want to have some of the like tile roof stuff. There was a blue swatch on the awning. Yeah, but we're gonna try and use a bunch of orange tile accents, chat. We're gonna have a bunch of tile accents with this on purpose because it doesn't have to be only blue. Do you see? It needs to be like pretty and blue, but it also needs to have functional stuff and use a lot of the items from the pack so we can have some tile. We can do it with both. I was wondering about putting like little fake balconies in that area. That might help to split it up. My sister's birthday's on Thursday. Her birthday's the day the pack comes out, but I'm going to celebrate her birthday with my parents later today, is the plan. But her actual birthday's on Thursday. I don't know if I like how this looks that much with those pieces. A little tight with the balconies. That's kind of on purpose though. It's supposed to be kind of small in there. We're doing it kind of intentionally, you know? The base game update should be out on Tuesday. Chat, some people were asking. Blue Suburban is a vibe, not just a color. See, you understand. I'm glad you get it. Blue Suburban is a vibe, not just a color. No, my favorite color is not blue. I don't even like blue that much. This is a meme. Everybody makes fun of me because a lot of my builds end up being kind of blue. But that's just because there's a lot of blue in this game. Look at this wallpaper. There are 3 different colors of blue just on this wallpaper alone. Do you see? Do you understand now where I'm coming from? Oh, I wonder if we could try and make that work. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Interesting. You think we need 3 floors? Really? I don't know if we need to do 3 stories. Yeah, this lot next to us has some really nice blue stuff, and we don't even have anything like that. It's kind of messed up. Can I put that still, even with... Yeah, because you can scoot it forward a little bit. Okay. Nice. I don't dislike blue. I wouldn't call it my favorite color. I think my favorite color is more like, I don't know, yellow. There is a new stair and there is a new foundation type. Yeah. Well, no, there's not a new foundation, sorry, but there is a new stair. There are no new foundations. It's quite annoying. We do have stairs. I wonder if we should put that or if we should not do it on a foundation just because of how... I do love that. That looks cool to me. Do you think if I put a line... That's kind of tight, but they can walk on the fountain trim, right? I feel like they should be able to walk on the fountain trim. And if they can't, that's a them problem. Maybe I should use this out here too, because that's pretty cute actually. Oh, I thought I was gonna freeze. Save, 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 quick. Rounded fountain? I mean, we could. I think it's too small for us to make a rounded fountain work though. I can show you the sizing of it, but it has to be a lot wider to use a rounded version. Because that's the skinniest that it can be. So if you wanted to do that, you'd have to like have it be what that, oh, that's the skinniest it can be with the rounded fountains. So it's not like that would take up the whole space, which would be cool, but probably isn't gonna work for our purposes. It's okay. This place is very rectangular anyway, so it's fine. We can maybe do something like that in the backyard or something like that outside maybe, who knows. Swim to the front door, yeah. Basically. That's the new fountain type. Oh, I actually kind of like that. I do almost kind of wish that it wasn't so... Like, I don't want to have all black accents everywhere, you know? I want to have it be a little bit simpler than that. Can we have a round pool in the back? Yeah, we can definitely do some rounded stuff in the back. That would be good. Do we want to have bushes, like, in the middle? Probably. I like how it has a little arch, too. I feel like that's nice. And then maybe I'll put some dirt in there. Is this a house? Yeah, it will be. We're gonna try and build it for like 4 or 5 Sims. It probably is gonna end up being 4 Sims. What I can see happening here already is that there will be like bedrooms in these spaces, you know? Yeah, you can make heart-shaped pools now. I'm posting a video tomorrow where I built a heart-shaped pool. So you'll see that on my YouTube channel tomorrow. The stark transition between the fence and the blue is kind of weird. You think so? We're gonna have lots of extra stuff added in, Stanley, so let's not panic too much. Because we're not done yet. I would very much like to have, like, oh, you know what? That with the brown, I'd have to use the other blue color because I think that one matches it a little bit better. But I think I like that better with the brown. I don't like having as much of the black everywhere. I think I prefer that. Okay, they have to paint all of these too. Oh my goodness. It's too bad that all the colors are bad, so you can't actually see what you're doing. Can I flip this around? Just so I can see it a little bit better for now. Let me scoot it back too. This is just so we can see the colors a bit better. Because you see how when it's not in shadow, it's like 10 times easier to see what you're looking at? Yeah, that's preferable to me. I feel like that's a lot better. Okay, what other things do we have from this pack? Probably don't want to use any of those wallpapers. We have to decide on windows. I am extremely unsure about what windows I want to use. Part of me is like, oh, let's use these ones. But the other part of me is like, that looks bad with the building. But we also need to bring in some more of the white, so like maybe it's fine. I just don't know if it looks okay with the door. I don't think it does. Maybe we'll look at base game. Well, I don't really want to use the base game windows, I don't think. If we're trying to go all out with a new pack stuff, I don't really want to use base game. I don't know. I think I'll probably put a roof on this part. What are the other swatches? Oh, there's not really... Oh, I'm not in streamer mode on Discord. Oops. Whoopsies. Let me fix. Ah! Pressing the wrong button. I tried to go into server settings. Okay. There, now you don't have to hear that. That's because it's my same hotkey to mute the Discord. It does have a blue exterior trim, which maybe is more fun. But did we move lots? No, I flipped it around backwards because the lighting's a bit better this way. It's not permanent. I just flipped it backwards so I could see a bit better temporarily. Because I need to be able to see the colors that I'm using a bit more easily. And I could not before. I think I do like it with the blue. It just does make for a difficulty with the wall. But we'll figure it out. It'll be fine, I'm sure. We have some nice things like that new roof trim might help. Is it blue on the inside? Well, it's not anything on the inside yet. It's not currently anything on the inside, but we will make it look cool in there. Don't worry. Do you think I should have doors, like actual doors to the balconies, or no? I think we should. I feel like that's cool. The blue wall will grow on you. Yeah, the problem is with this pack is that everything is very vibrant in color, sort of intentionally. So if you're not super into vibrant stuff, you might not like this pack very much. But it is fun. It is fun. You think the rounded metal door? I mean, we could use the rounded metal door. I think that I just don't like how it doesn't have the trim. And then it has to be what, like all black? I don't really want that for this, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me get some lighting in here too. We'll have to figure out a floor plan a little bit. My initial like gut reaction is that maybe this part should be primarily like a living space kind of. And then we can have the bedrooms kind of split off on the sides. Because this might not be so bad. Because there'll be like a bedroom here. Maybe there could be a bathroom there. The kitchen could get kind of wrapped around this way. Did I already look through all the new items? Like on stream? Yeah, we did that on the first stream that I did with this pack. If you're looking for content like that. We did do that on the first stream through the pack. We're not going to do that today. Because we kind of already did. Why the lot tile pattern thing is not touching the edge? Do you mean like up here? I'm building the house backwards right now on purpose so I can see the lighting colors a bit better. This is the front of the lot, but you see how it's always in shadow? And you can't really tell what color it is? So I'm building it backwards temporarily. We're gonna flip it back around, but we're building it backwards temporarily so that we can see it better, okay? I think Twitch had a bit of a freeze. Oh, did Twitch freeze for a second? It looks like it's not on my end. I didn't drop any frames or anything. That's annoying of Twitch to do that, so I'm sorry. How could they? I don't really know if I want to stick to this being like that direction. I'm gonna put it back in the right spot real quick too, because you can see it better this way. Stream lagged for a second. Oh no! Hopefully you didn't miss anything. I was just explaining how the lot is backwards on purpose, I guess. Not all of Twitch freezing. That's a bad sign. Because again, it doesn't look like it's on my end. So, can't be good. Okay, I guess it's quite symmetrical on this building, but I don't think that's bad. I feel like that's maybe even okay. Oops. Yeah, that might be fine. The blue windows are growing on you now? Okay, good. I'm glad that you like them. That's fun. I think I might put maybe like a fake chimney over here. Just to have something that splits up the wall a little bit more on the side. Ooh, that's way too tall. I don't know if that's good or not, but I think that helps to split it up. And then we can also get some balconies on the outside, kind of like what we did on the inside, but I'll figure out the interior stuff first and then we can do the side windows. Okay, so you'll enter the house right here. We then have to figure out where the staircase is gonna go. Probably want it to be, honestly, like, it could be kind of sideways. Like right when you first come in. I guess that makes it for a very open floor plan, which might not be what we want. Let me just put in some furniture real quick so I can show you kind of what I was picturing. I thought that the kitchen would go kind of like this. There could probably be an island. We can figure out the placement of that later on. I'm just like throwing out stuff. But then we want to have the living room somewhere. Yeah, I wish there was a kitchen in the pack too. I really wish there was a kitchen in the pack. It's very sad that there's not one. Always one of my like biggest complaints is when they don't give us a kitchen. Are there curved stairs? No, you can't like round them. There's just the same stairs as normal. I don't think I want to do 2 staircases because I'm trying to maximize the space. So I think I'd rather not split it up into 2. I actually think it wasn't that bad when it was right here. I'm just kind of unsure about where the living room's gonna go. But that's probably fine. Okay, there could be like... I don't know, another bathroom, I guess. It's freezing again? Is it? Oh, that's stressing me out. That's not good. I was thinking about making it for like single Sims test. I'm kind of intending to build this for like, maybe if you wanted to have place a bunch of single Sims off the gallery to have like a bunch of townies for your Sims to date. That's kind of where my head is at with who's gonna be living in here. Okay, this is a very big room. I might do something like that. I think I also will get our little iron patterned fence. I was picturing that potentially we could open all of that up. I guess this makes for kind of a small room in a bad way. Maybe that could be like an office. There's not a bathroom upstairs though. The window placement is difficult to say the least. Maybe we could extend this out. Like maybe it would be good if this became a little bit bigger, because there could potentially be, I mean, I guess not really. I was gonna say there could be a bedroom in there, because then it could be like a 5th bedroom. And that might be sort of nice for us to have. But even then, I'm not super sure. What kind of floor plan are you going for? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this will be open then to the downstairs. I mean, that's good. We could always have like, yeah, it's the location of the windows that are making this part difficult. You can't really do it like that, can you? And I don't really like that. I think that's too much. Huh. Yeah, the window trim is very thick, so it's hard to use. It's now a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, which is interesting. Wall between the 2 windows? Yeah, you can't really, because that's the problem. The windows are like, you see the placement? You can't. I could scoot them over, but I don't like them being that far apart, you see? I prefer them being a little bit closer together. But probably I'm overthinking that again, so. That's the issue. Could try to change the placement of the staircase. Well, the staircase was one of the hardest parts already, so if we try to move that around, it gets even worse, but it might not be that bad. It might also not be bad to have 2 bathrooms up here, because then it's 4 bathrooms, 5 bedrooms. And that's reasonable. I don't even think that's a bad thing. And then we can kind of have like a little, maybe there could be a desk in the nook over there. I don't know, we'll see. I think this is fine. It's very big. But that's also probably fine. Okay, that doesn't match. Great. I guess I'll put that in white, I don't know. Yeah, there's also like this whole wall. I don't really know what we'll put there. We have time to think about that too. I might honestly make a fake closet. I don't want to use the supply closet item, but I might put like a little closet with like coats in that spot. Okay, I'm also wondering, I wonder if we could find sort of an excuse to use this. Because I like that. I feel like that's so pretty. Bookcase and chair with plants? Yeah, I mean, classic stuff, you know? When in doubt, put a bookcase in, is what ends up usually happening. Okay. Dunno. So then I'm assuming that perhaps this becomes like a big living room. And then we could have like a little dining table here, or it could be something else, and then we could have the dining table kind of in the entrance. I don't know. But this could be a nice big living room. Even then, it's kind of like almost too big, but that's fine. I don't know. I guess I don't need to have that there, because then they can just have a smaller wall section for the TV to be on. Piano area maybe? Oh, I guess that's also an idea. We can think about that too. Oh, I forgot to get doors over here. Okay. Okay. Close off the spaces a little bit to make them feel smaller. I mean, you could. I'm still a little bit worried about doing that with some of these areas. It's like mostly the entrance that I would want to close off, but then that becomes like kind of weird. If I was gonna close off anything, it would be that, and that's maybe not the best. I don't think I want to have a 3 wide staircase, so once we start furnishing it, it'll come together a little bit more. Support columns downstairs. I mean, we could. I always worry about, like, I think it's because of the placement of this with just like the 1 tile wide space. It kind of gives me the ick a little bit. So, I don't know. We could probably do some beams though. Like the Lovestruck decor beams, and that wouldn't excite me. Let me look at the ceiling decor. Where are you? Here we go. We could probably do some stuff like this. And that, I think, has potential. Flippers would hate those columns. Yeah. Yeah. I do like how the beams look. I feel like that's not bad. Should we put another one, like... I mean, if we did that, that's like a reason to have a column, isn't it? I don't know if I like it. What's the foliage thing? Oh, it's like a hanging plant. I think the 3rd beam is too much for this. Will they disappear later in game? No, they don't disappear in game. It's like the ceiling fans. It's ceiling decor. So it's hung up on the ceiling. It doesn't go away. Okay, I think I might put wood in some of these bedrooms, because I think that helps to fill it in a little bit. Okay, and then I'll probably also get, like, maybe on the inside I'll put my own little custom trim there. Have I saved? Yeah, a few minutes ago, but we can save again. Doesn't hurt, right? It doesn't hurt. Yeah, I feel like I like how the layout of this house is. I think it's nice to have these open areas like this. I think it'll be good with how we've done it. I would love to have a round dining table, but the base game is extremely lacking in that department, so that's kind of annoying. Honestly, the round dining table is like a stick this by the kitchen as a breakfast nook sort of vibe. And then over here, we'd get a big dining table. I don't really want to use the bar stools. Is the house teal? Yeah, it is. It's very bright. Yeah, there's a mini round table, but I don't want to use a small one, Charlotte. I meant like one of the big ones. There's not a big round table in the base game or in this pack. I like the bigger ones better than the mini ones, usually. I think I'll center this with the beam so we can hang some lights from it. I don't know about that. We can see. We can see. Remember, it is a blue Suburban. So these are all important things to consider. Oh boy. Maybe you could scoot over even more. Oh boy. The light and the beam are causing me problems, but I don't want it to be centered because then the rug is up against the wall. Classic Sims 4. Classic Sims 4. I do like that actually a lot though. I think that's cool. We did finish the bar earlier. Yeah, we went live around 9 this morning and I finished the bar first. Now we're working on this a little bit. We decided to try and make, as a joke, but also not really, we're making like a blue house with the new pack. It's not really a blue Suburban, it's a meme, but that's kind of the energy that we're going for. How about no rug? Oh no, I'd love to have a rug. I think the rug is a nice touch. I think we should definitely have one. Teal Suburban? Yeah, but that's semantics, you know? We can't be getting that specific. Ooh, I wonder if I could use 2 of these, but like put them together. It even has blue. That's so silly. Blue Suburban is a mindset. There you go. Okay. We're gonna have a little balcony right here. Oh, I guess I probably don't want that because then there's not really a window. It's just... Oh, but maybe it's fine. Should I have done that instead? Then we have a window instead of the cabinets. I guess the cabinets can go further down though. Takes up space, that's not bad. Blue Suburban is a state of mind. There you go. Okay, I think that's a good start. Balcony with a window. I don't know, I'm trying to like find more ways to have like more variety of stuff on the outside, which is why I didn't put the window with the balcony. But we'll see how we feel after we start adding more stuff out here. It's a process to get all these things done. Okay, I'm liking that for the layout so far. I do think that I want to use like... Honestly, that might not be so bad for the living room either. Maybe... See, this is why I keep using the base game ones, because I feel like the other ones don't even look good with what we're doing here. And I would love to have a big thing, but even that I'm not so sure about. Lots to think about. Use the unlockable cozy couch. Oh, I guess we could do that. The career unlock one. We do have like little accent chairs, so we could use those. And they come in kind of a dark blue color. So that might work. I'm kind of tempted, honestly, to extend this wall out, like just the tiniest bit, just because then I'll have more space. I want to have a TV. The chairs give you airport energy? Oh no! That's probably not a good thing, is it? Uh-oh. You think fireplace? I mean, we could do a fireplace. Is it weird to have a TV on top of the fireplace? I also don't really know about the colors of these fireplaces ever. Ugh. Overthinking. It's like basically a base game build at times. This is why I wasn't so like obsessed with the build mode from this pack. I just feel like there are some things about it that are really hard to use. That's a little bit less formal. I think that's probably better. I think I'll get bookcases. Or like a bookcase, I guess, to put on this wall. I might get myself another window too. Yeah, my TV's above my fireplace too, but everybody always yells at me when I do it in The Sims. So, I don't know, you're trying to appease everybody when you're doing these builds, aren't you? Ooh, that's the right color. That's perfect. Okay. Maybe I should do them like that and have the bookshelf scooted over. I don't even think I like that though. You have a fireplace in Florida? Yeah, it's a fake like electric fireplace. There used to be a gas fireplace in the house when I bought it, but we took it out because we got rid of the gas in the house because it was like one of the gas fireplace was like broken. It was a whole thing. So anyway, they had a fireplace, a real fireplace when I moved in. Okay. I think that's an interesting start for the layout, honestly. I'll probably use the light that I wanted to. Oh no, we should do the ceiling fan actually. I do like that, and that's new, so we can totally use it. I'm not super obsessed with these. I feel like these are a little bit more modern than what I want. So I might try and get something else. Maybe I'll use like, I like that one. And that kind of brings in that lighter wood color. Well, I think everybody prefers TVs at eye height when sitting pet. The question isn't, do you want the TV to be all the way up there? It's more like, do you have a place to put the TV in your house that isn't there? You know, sometimes there's just not really a way around it, depending on what your house is laid out like, so. Okay, I think I might scoot that over so that we can put the light that I wanted before above it and still have it be in the beam. Okay, I'm liking how that's looking. And it definitely has the blue suburban energy of our dreams. Hey Bianca, how are you? I hope you're doing good. We're having a lot of fun playing with the pack and like all the early access stuff right now, so thanks for coming by. Acoustic and Star, Olivia, Leah, Karma, thank you for the subs. Yeah, I mean, I personally, in my extensive experience having lived in Florida for basically my entire life, anyone who's trying to say, it does get chilly sometimes, you still don't need a fireplace. It doesn't mean that people don't have them and that like they don't get put in people's houses sometimes, but it's not like that. There are times where it gets cold and you might want to turn the fire on, but that's like, you don't need it. You just are like, well, I have it, so I'm gonna use it. You know? Okay. Anyway, it's not really that bad most of the time. Have I ever used the fireplace? Well, mine's just an electric fireplace. It doesn't actually heat anything, Cookie, so we turn it on all the time for the vibes. But there's no heat. It has a setting that you can turn on that will emit heat, but I've never used that. So it's like a screen that looks like a fireplace. And we put it on all the time, even when it's hot outside, because it just looks good for like the aesthetic, you know? And you have it, so you might as well use it. Anyway, I live in a place where it's not necessary, obviously. Purple H for 50 months, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, I love this new fruit bowl. I want to use the new... Oh, the house number. Where can we put that and have it look good? I feel like in real life, you probably see it like right there, kind of front and center. So it's easy for people that are like delivering mail and stuff to know where they're going. No. Isn't that the back of the house? No, this is the front of the house. This is the front of the house. On the fence? I guess we could try to cheat it to put it on the fence, but I'm not really in the mood to mess around with move objects right now, so we might have to come back to that. I'm not really feeling up to dealing with all that right now. Okay, I'm using this. Honestly, like, absolutely obsessed with that. Only problem is, I don't really want it to raise up. Blue, suburban, energy. Okay. I love that. I think that's so nice. If I layer them... Oh, you cannot have them layered. What if I did it like that? Well, then maybe it looks like we've got it sort of like specially designed behind the stove. I don't know. I just don't want it to be up there is my problem. I do like how it looks, and it's not that big of a deal. If it's like clipping a tiny bit or whatever. Okay. Which one are you? That's the right color, right? Should I get some of these? Or should we do like a rounded island? Ooh, I don't really know what I want. You come in that kind of brighter teal color. We need to bring in some more of the bright blue, so. Oh, I like that, honestly. I feel like this layout is pretty good. Maybe a bar? The bars are a bit bigger. So it's hard to do that inside. I mean, we could maybe put the matching bar for part of it. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a bar. We're trying to build this, like we said, for like roommates, right? So, okay, that's good. I'm gonna put the kitchen sink over here. One tile bar, there's not, I don't have the login rewards, everybody. So we can't do that, not in this version of the game. I don't have them in this version. If I did, that would be great, but we don't have that version. We have the one tile bar that matches the pack stuff, but not the one that matches the counters. I really, really respectfully am not doing this. If I have one that matches the counters perfectly, why would I use a random one? Do you know what I mean? So I don't think that we'll be doing that, okay? We can put this somewhere else, like outside, but not there. The one tile bar that I think most people in the chat are talking about is the one that comes from the daily login rewards, but we do not have that right now. I know there's one in the pack. I like it, but I don't like it in the kitchen. I feel like that's kind of random to then put, what, like counters next to it? I mean, seriously, like... I think it makes more sense to have it somewhere else where it has its own space where it can match. Okay. We're looking for artwork and stuff that'll be cute in here. Now, if they had given matching counters, yeah, see, if we had matching counters, things would be different. But unfortunately, we're playing The Sims 4, and we do not have any matching counters. Truly devastating. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound dismissive of you all, chat. I'm just like, I'm trying to make it match and stuff, you know? Okay. Interesting start. I do like it. Maybe I should scoot you over just a tiny bit more. That seems okay. We're only a little bit bitter about the no matching counters. Yeah, seriously. They don't always do matching counters. And when they do give us like kitchen cabinets and stuff, sometimes think like Island Living, how it didn't have a real matching cabinet set. It just had the like little shelves. That's because when they're doing these things, like, it's very annoying, and I don't necessarily support this, but it's because when they're making a kitchen counter set, it looks like it's just one item, but actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the counter pieces. You've got the island pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got the cabinet pieces. So actually it becomes like 20 something items for them to make. And so that's why when they're making a kitchen set, that like takes up a big chunk of like the number of items they can make for a build pack. So again, not necessarily pleased about that, but that's why they don't always do it, because it's like a big... Yeah, Island Living had no island counters at first. In Island Living, it was just the regular counters, like these parts, and then the shelves. And everybody was like, you cannot give us that and not a matching island counter, so they went back and made it. And they said, oops, so sorry. Oops, we didn't mean it. But yeah, anyway, I understand why they don't always make them for expansion packs, but I, like many of you, find it disappointing and wish that they did always make them for expansion packs, so. Okay, I actually don't really want them on that wall, honestly, because I want to have a bed there, so. Maybe I will put this, that's lined up. That seems good. Island Living with no islands. I know, isn't that ridiculous? It's a cruel, cruel joke, honestly. Make an Island Living pack and not give us any island counters to match anything. Okay, that's a huge build. Yeah, it's got like 5 bedrooms. It's pretty big in here. Lovestruck, okay. Me starting a build at the end of stream last night is gonna like totally throw off all of our stuff, because I don't think I'm gonna finish this one today. It would be fun if I did, but I'm just being realistic. I don't feel like I'm gonna finish this today on stream, because I can't stream for that long because I have to go to my parents' house. We're celebrating my sister's birthday, so I'm probably not gonna be able to completely finish it. And then I had like half a build done last night, finish it today, and then we're gonna have half a build done today to finish another day. It's like, uh-oh. Oh, I like those little candles. That's pretty. Let's see. No. Oh, this could be cute by the front door, kinda. Let's do that. Hi, Brew. Yeah, Brew's birthday is tomorrow. Mod birthdays all over the place this week. Okay, I'm putting a lot of plants in. That seems good to me. Bessie, thanks for the 45 months. Where's Ninja so I can request a base game counter swatch update? Oh my god. What I would do to have an update to some base game counters, if they went back and added some more swatches to some base game counters. Honestly, I'd give anything for that. And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but like, that would be a game changer. It's your birthday on Saturday too? Really? Yeah, and it's Dan's birthday next week. Everybody's birthday is coming up. Next Sunday, actually, exactly a week from today, is Dan's birthday. Do you think that we should do something like that? To have the little doorway right there? There's like a side door. We can have them have access to the back from there. Honestly, I kind of like that. I feel like that's not so bad. Sophie, I've been live for like 2 hours today. It's kind of a bonus stream. I'm sorry, I know I don't normally stream on Sundays, but here we are. Do you think that I could just put flooring in like the whole backyard, or should I? Uh-oh. I'm wondering because it looks like it has its own fence. But even then it might not be good. Okay, kind of obsessed with the rounded pool. I guess that's probably a bad spot because there's like a side exit, but I can't put a fence. I can't do my own fence right up to the edge. If we did it like this. Yeah, you enter right into the pool. When you come visit these people, you show up and you go straight into the pool. I don't really want to put it on the other side of the lot because this one has a little bit more space. I kind of prefer it over there because I can have it right up to the edge. I guess I'll probably put the debug fence in the back. I don't really want to do that. Like, that's not very fun to me, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. I would love to use the one that has tile instead. Like, I just think that's way preferable, but... Okay, these can be alt-placed and scooted, like, that far back. So that helps make it look reasonable. And I think, honestly, depending on how you go about it, it might be okay if we had no... Like, we could just let it be grass that belongs in our yard. I really wish that they hadn't done this, honestly, but it's okay. Maybe I can have that go all the way then. Why does the fence go beyond the lot? That's what the lot looks like. It just is that way. You know what we have from debug? Hold on. Show hidden objects, speedy.show live, edit objects. Okay, we'll be able to put kind of around this. No, take this fence. There's like a debug fence piece that looks like this, but it's like a single tile piece of fence. So we can fill it in. Okay, we're looking for, oh, look at how cute these are. Sorry, I really enjoy this pack. I'm looking for, look. So we can kind of be sneaky. And we can put that like, well, you can't put it right in the corner. Well, we can at least do it up to the edge. And that might help us, you know? I can't do it over there though. Tool mod to fix this issue? Yeah, well, A, I don't really use mods at all, but B, you physically cannot install mods on this version of the game. So even if we had it, we wouldn't be able to do it. Not with this version of The Sims. Karina and Sophie, thank you for the subs. I would love to have like maybe some sort of pergola or something. And maybe that would help us. We can kind of put that straight in the edge too. Oh. It does come in light blue. Should I just do it anyway? Just for fun? Oh my gosh. Scoot that forward. A little bit more. It's kind of fun to just commit to the bit, I think, with stuff like this. The yellow's not that bad either. Or we could just do the brown and have like some of the brown matching. Maybe we should do the brown. Yeah, sorry everybody. I don't know what I was thinking. It should just be the brown stuff. Okay. That seems pretty good to me. Right? Maybe there could be like another little bit of landscaping. I'm not really obsessed with how this is looking. I'm wondering about putting like a outdoor kitchen. And I'd like to have some more landscaping. I just don't really know if that looks okay. What if there was like a little thing in the middle? What if we put a tree like straight in the middle of the backyard? Look, it might be kind of weird, but maybe that helps to split it up a little bit, and then it gives us something interesting to look at. You like the yellow pergola with the bright teal? Yeah, I mean, it's fun to have it be bright, but does that fit our blue suburban energy enough? I don't know. So, lady, they can line the lots up to the edge. They just don't sometimes. To answer your question of what's the reason they don't, I don't know. They just don't sometimes. I think that they like genuinely don't think about it. I honestly think that they just don't realize how annoying it is for the Sims players when they do that. Like, I think it's fully like an oversight. Even after we've complained this much, like, I think that they just honestly don't think about it. That tree matched the pergola flowers. Yeah, I like the other tree too. I just don't know if it was like too big. Yeah, we've been saying it for years, and they think about it sometimes, but I feel like honestly it has to be like somebody different working on it this time who like forgot or maybe is new and doesn't know, because like how do you not realize? I guess this gives some shade and it kind of matches the flowers on this thing. So maybe that's good. Okay, let's save. Let's save. Oh, what would happen? This is maybe a bad idea, okay? But I'm kind of wondering, like, what would happen if I had another little fountain set up? Like the same as in the courtyard in the front. I don't know if I should do that. I love it, though. I love it. We could probably shrink this. Oh. We could probably shrink the pool though and have the lounge chairs be like over here. Then there's a little bit more room for it. You think the double fountain takes from the tree? Do you think so? I think it kind of helps because it makes it so there's like a beautiful thing that you walk straight out into. Maybe it should be smaller. I just like the idea of a fountain, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, that looks bad too. I also think I prefer the pool being a little bit smaller, so this is probably a good thing, honestly. Okay. Can you get around this? No. Do you need to? No. You can't round the edges on the fountain. It's too small. It's not possible. We were talking about that earlier. The rounded corners have to be a lot bigger than that to have rounded corners. So it doesn't work. Okay. And then that gives us some space over here for like the outdoor kitchen that I wanted. And that's good too. Okay. Maybe we could get a grill. I don't know about like outdoor kitchen, but we can definitely have like a grill and a table and a bar space and stuff. Yeah, the pool ladder probably would get really hot. It does look like it would be extremely hot, doesn't it? Okay. Maybe we could have a picnic table. Blue suburban energy with that stuff right there. We can get some more of these little plants too. Wait, round pools? Yeah, that's coming out in the update on Tuesday. That's one of the major new base game features they're adding for this pack. The other barbecue, the tiley one. Well, I like how this one looks a lot, but I prefer the bigger size of this one. Like, this one objectively looks better, but I like the wider big one on purpose, because I feel like it helps to take up more space. Yeah, you know, Rach, I'm glad that you said that, because I also don't like the yellow. I know everybody did like it. Everybody was talking about it, but there's something about the yellow that was kind of throwing me off. What pack is it with the rounded pool? There's no pack that has a rounded pool. It's gonna be in the base game on Tuesday. It's coming in the new base game update. It's just not out yet. So it's not pack content with the rounded pools. It's gonna be part of the game. Okay. I don't think that you would really want to have it like this, would you? With my fake chimney, just to have some extra shape. Maybe I will do it like that, though. Put all of those up there. I kind of like it. Some counters near the small grill. I don't think that counters look good when they're up against that thing, though. That's the problem. I also want to have a bar, but a lot of the bar options, like even the single tile one, I think that looks kind of weird outside. And this one looks very like, I don't know if that really fits with the outside vibes either. They have the tiki bar, that space game from the deluxe or whatever version of the game. Yeah, it like feels too commercial. Oh, there's a tree on the roof still, I know. Sorry. Yeah, the drink stands on the bars, they look very commercial, all of those bars, which is making them hard to use. You see like these things right here. Honestly, the tiki bar, it's kind of chaotic, and it's also from the deluxe version of the game, so not everybody is gonna have this. But I feel like that does kind of fit with the like party energy that we're going for with the exterior. You know, with like the drink signs and stuff. But again, not everybody has this. Oh God, BCN, I hate that people think that I'm some sort of annoying monster. Just so we're clear, I'm not being a brat. That I didn't put the watermark there. The watermark is on the game. It's like EA gives me a special version of the game, and it has like no gallery, it has the watermark, all to prevent leaks. Obviously now that the embargo is lifted, it doesn't matter anymore, but we still only have this version of the game until the update is out and they can give us real early access. So that's just on the game. I didn't put that there. That's just on the game. I always get so paranoid people are going to think that I'm just being a brat and like putting a watermark on my own footage so you can't steal my footage. Like that's not what's happening. I'm not just trying to like stop you from using my footage or something. My face is already on it, you know? Well, we don't have to return it. They just usually take it away, Ella. But the past 2 packs, they haven't taken it away. They would take this version of the game away from us like last week, but they haven't been doing that recently, so we still have it. But anyway, I swear I'm not just being annoying. I promise. Okay, well the tiki bar, it is annoying that it's from the deluxe version, so not everybody has it. But also, if you don't have it, you could just swap it out for like the base game bar, you know? Why do they take the pack away if you got it early? Well, so you're kind of misunderstanding. There's like two kinds of early access, right? There's this one that's like super early access, and they used to, this was like a replacement when they first made this. It was a replacement during COVID for when they used to fly people out to play the pack early at their studios. So they're coming at this with like a very protective of leaks, secretive, kind of overbearing sort of viewpoint, where like before we would fly all the way to San Francisco, play the pack for like maybe 3 hours, and there was like I think there was a watermark on those versions too, but it would like say like EA or something, but we would get to do that and then come home and have like audio-less footage to edit together into like a speed build or something, and then we would play with the pack for real once it actually came out, like because they can't give you regular access until the update is out. The game will not work unless there's an update, and the update doesn't come out until Tuesday, and they're not going to do the update early because they want to have as much as possible in it, so they're going to wait until like the last possible minute to do it, right? So anyway, they have to do that to give us access before. Then COVID happened, so they tried to build like a way to do that at home. So they made this, that they would give access to us from home. And before it was like you have 3 days, and only 3 days, because they're trying to mimic sort of like that feature of us doing it when we were at their studio. And then now, as it's been like 4 years since that happened, they've kind of gotten more lenient. They're getting more into the swing of things. They're kind of adjusting this to be the new main system. Now they're like, well, it probably doesn't matter if they just play with it until the pack comes out, you know? So I agree that it doesn't really matter, but they used to give it to you for like 3 days only. And now they're like, whatever with it. You can just keep it until this. Yeah, they flew international simmers all the way to San Francisco too back then. I mean, people like Deli and James would have to fly all the way from Australia literally to be there for 2 days. Like, not exaggerating. It was kind of ridiculous, and the footage that we got from it wasn't good. It was a fantastic experience, don't get me wrong. Like, it was really cool and special to be invited to that, but like, it was so expensive for them. It limits how many people can get the early access, and then it's like very weird. I mean, the first one I went to, there was like 25 or 30 people there total. Then there was like 50 something, then it was like 100, and then it was COVID. So but yeah, that was bad. Even for me, like for me to go there, it's like a 6-hour flight, you know? So it's not like a easy thing to do, to go all the way out to San Francisco for it. And again, the footage wasn't even that good because you really didn't have a lot of time. And also, like, you couldn't record audio with it. So doing it from home is like 10 times better, 1,000 times better even. One of the early accesses that we did, I think it was the one for Island Living. When they had us do that early access event, that was at an event called EA Play, which was like a EA convention. It was free to get tickets and anybody could come to play with their games. And then they also flew out EA creators for like a private aspect of it too. And when they brought us to that EA Play, they hadn't even announced the expansion pack yet. So when they had us sit in the room, they had like a big giant room with like probably 200 computers. And they have you sit in the room. They played the trailer on like a projector screen and they said, okay, go film. Which is cool, but like, how can you actually make good content at that when you don't know what the pack is before you start? So you can't come into that with any ideas. You can't plan at all because you don't know what the pack is going to be. So that was, I think, a very like foolish and wasteful thing for them to do because they had to pay all that money for flights and hotels for like realistically not even that fun of content, and nobody could film like reacting content because we couldn't film audio in there. It was a room that had 100 computers, so everybody was in there. It was loud, like you couldn't talk, you know. So anyway, it makes a lot more sense to do it this way, like with this version of the game from home, because you can make like content that actually is decent, you know. And then more people can get the access and stuff. So you'd be beyond overwhelmed. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot. And then you don't really know what's coming in the pack. So like they show you the trailer, but when you watch like the launch trailer for Island Living, you get like some little highlights, but you don't really know what's coming. So how can you film really to try and get like all the footage of all of the main new stuff when you don't even know what the new stuff is? But it's better now because there's like kind of unlimited timing. You can work at your own pace and stuff. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird hearing about now, but that's how it always used to be back then. I do miss like going to those events because it was really special to get to see everybody and it was a great opportunity, but I think that it's probably better for everyone to do it like this from home instead. We knew it was going to be an expansion pack because we had like been to like previous events and it was always for an expansion pack. We just didn't know what the expansion pack was going to be when they announced it. So anyway, the before times, that was weird. That was in like what, 2019 or 2018? When did Island Living come out? That was 2019, June 2019. Wow. Yeah, I stopped because of COVID. And then I think they probably just learned that it maybe made more sense to not do it that way anyway. But definitely was one of those COVID changes for them, you know? Yeah, that at that event they also did a live stream and they announced a bunch of Sims packs. They in that stream they were like live on the EA Play thing and they had like a bunch of the Sims devs there and they played the Island Living trailer to announce Island Living to everybody. It was very exciting. And then they were like, but there's more. And they teased Realm of Magic for the first time. They were like, we're gonna do magic. And everybody was like, oh my God, we're getting mermaids and magic. Oh my God. Like everybody was losing it. And then they were, and this is, by the way, live studio audience. Like there was a stage and like we were all sat there. There was fans there because anybody could get tickets to this event. Everybody's like freaking out, like clapping, screaming. And then they're like, but wait, there's more. And they announced the mosquito stuff pack. Crickets. I think it's partially because nobody understood what it was when they first announced it. They were like, you're making a collab with a fashion designer? Okay. But like literally crickets. And I'm not exaggerating. There's a live crowd cheering about mermaids. And then mosquito pack, silence. It was so awkward. We were all kind of looking around at each other like, oh no. I'm like, you know when you clap silently? You're like, how do we feel about this, guys? Oh, I did say mosquito. I said mosquito on purpose. That's not what it's actually called, but that's what I call it. Anyway, it was funny. Are there any clips? Yeah, there must be footage of it. Because they were like panning to the audience and stuff too, but I don't know if you can really tell the complete vibes. I don't remember if there was audio on that either, so I don't know if people could like properly hear the silence, but I'm telling you, crickets. It was honestly like uncomfortable. Maybe I could put this trash, actually maybe that would be good. We could like scoot the trash can next to the chimney and then have a reason for it to be there. You know, it's kind of like tucked away. Or it could be by the side door also. But I think I like it there. Yeah, I was sitting on the floor during that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think I was. Because they had like seats and then there was floor in the front. So I'm pretty sure that we all sat on the floor in the front there. Can't remember. You watched that live? Yeah. It's so fun to look back on these things, isn't it? I feel like we need something. I want to have like a... I don't know. I feel like we need some decor or something for right there. I just don't really know what it would be. You remember seeing Gluon's fez? That's so funny. What other kind of outdoor stuff is there? Oh, we also want to get probably one of the blankets. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's have a ladder to get onto the roof, like going all the way up this section. Oops. You can do it that's like 2 stories high. There we go. That could be good, right? So you have roof access. Okay. And then we can do one of the blankets up there so you can sit up there. I think that actually looks pretty good, honestly. I like that. Well, we could also put like a telescope or something up there. Oh, I would put a drink tray. Problem is we don't have any drink trays. I only have the base game and the new pack, and there's no drink trays in the base game and new pack. You would be so scared going up that ladder, right? It is kind of scary. It's very big. I would definitely be afraid of that too. I'm looking, I was gonna see about like the fire alarms. We could probably put one of these over here. That might help give us some more space. What's my code to put in? Oh, my creator code with EA is just lilsimsie. So if you buy the pack or any Sims pack, you can use code lilsimsie at checkout, and I will get 5% commission on the purchase. You don't have to use my code. I would encourage you to use somebody's code though. If you're planning on buying this pack or like any Sims pack, I would really encourage you to at least use somebody's code, because it's a free way to support creators that you like, and just makes EA earn less money off you. It's not a discount code for you, but at least the money goes to like a Sims YouTuber and not EA. But you don't have to use mine. I would just encourage you to use somebody's. It's usually people's username, but you can always ask your favorite creator if they have a code and stuff. But Dan does not have a creator code. Dan does not have a creator code. But I like you as a creator, so can I use yours? You can use mine totally. I'm not gonna complain if you use mine. I just want to, like, you know, recommend and shout out other people too, because it's always a good thing to support everybody. So, okay, that's good. Need to fix the walls that are still drywall. Oh, inside? Oh, I always paint the walls last. I'm avoiding. I'm avoiding. Does Dan play The Sims? He plays The Sims off camera a little bit, and he hasn't streamed Sims or made Sims content in a long time, but he's an honorary Simmer. The guy probably knows more about The Sims than a lot of people that watch my videos, just because he's around me all the time, like yapping about The Sims constantly. Listen, you know how I am on stream? Imagine this, but like in real life too. Yap, yap, yap about The Sims 4. I'll get off stream and then give Dan like a recap of my Not So Berry save, and I'm like, well, this is what's been happening in my Not So Berry save, and I just yap, yap, yap about everything that's going on in my Sim save. He knows all things. This is still real life. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, this is real life too, but you know what I mean, like offline. He signed up for it though. He knows what he was getting himself into. Okay, we need more plants. Sorry, I'm very distracted. Maybe I'll put one of these over here. I actually think that maybe I could get... Oh, do you think if I do those two together it looks okay? I think that's pretty nice. Does he yap to me about DVD updates? He does. He doesn't yap as much as I do though. I have a tendency to go on and on and on, but he doesn't always do it as much as me. MG Theater and Anna and Dr. Sunrise and Melina, thank you for the subs. Nina too. Cooney, thank you so much. Yeah, I've made a video renovating one of Dan's house builds before, I'm pretty sure. I've definitely done that, I think, in the past. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here now. Takes up more space. I was thinking back here, I kind of want to get some of the little planter boxes. Now that I'm thinking about it, like that might be kind of a nice addition. And that's easy enough for us to use. And it helps take up space. Okay. Yeah, we should do that. So they can have kind of like a garden, right? Some little plants under the tree. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, I don't really know what it would be. Part of me was thinking maybe we could get some of these like low-lying grasses or something. I think that might not be so bad. Oh, really, Dale? I'm so glad. You know, I understand that because I had a bit of a reading slump when I first, honestly, when I started college and then like up until I graduated, because when I was in college, it's like you don't have time to read for fun outside of like all the reading that I was doing for school. So I definitely got into a bit of a reading slump when I was in college. So I get that. It's just really hard to find the time when you're like doing all these things and you're reading so much already, but it's like history books. It's kind of draining, you know? What book am I reading right now? Oh, I don't even want to recommend it. I've not been liking it very much. This was my first, honestly, this was the first near DNF of the entire year for me, which is not a good sign. I don't know what it is. Because it seems like something that I would really like. It's like right up my alley. Okay, when I describe this, please don't laugh at me, okay? It's called the Wisteria Society for Lady Scoundrels. And it's like about pirates. And it's like historical fiction, but it's like set in England, and it's like sort of Regency era England, but they're pirates, but they're all women, and they don't have ships. They instead have houses that fly. So everybody has like their own house and it flies. And I want to like it so bad, but there's just something that is not clicking with me, because it feels like, for me, I read so much historical fiction, and I read so much, like, I would kind of describe this as like light fantasy, because it's not really about the magic system at all, but it is fun to have in the background. So this is like the exact kind of thing I would like, but there's just something that I'm not really clicking with. I'm like halfway through it, so we'll see if it changes. I'll probably finish it tonight, but you lost me at flying houses. Yeah, I didn't expect that part, honestly. I didn't know it was going to have that when I started reading it. And then when I read it, I said, oh, wow, that's different. So that I think is part of it, too. I wasn't really anticipating the houses that fly. But I don't know. Maybe it'll end and I'll like it more. Oh, and like it's a romance book, and the love interest, he's like an assassin that's trying to kill her, and all the women of the Wisteria Society are always trying to assassinate each other, but like nobody minds that much. And it's like an honor to have someone trying to kill you. And they're all very like formal still. It's like, oh yeah, she's got a hit on me, but let's have tea. And it's like kind of silly in that way. So you have to sort of like suspend your disbelief a little bit to accept the fact that it's meant to be kind of silly in that way. But when you describe it out loud, it's like, okay, what's going on here? You know? It is chaotic. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked the idea of it. And I can show you the cover. Not that like you should pick a book based on the cover, but it's really pretty. Like, hold on. Look at this. Doesn't this just seem like something you'd love? It's just not hitting for me. But isn't that nice? You liked the sequels as well? Really? Yeah, I don't know if I'll read the sequels. We'll see if I change my mind once I finish it. And honestly, looking at this cover now, I'm like, oh, I should have seen the flying houses coming. But I didn't really realize it when I first saw it. Anyway, fun to read stuff like this sometimes. It's pretty though. So, anyway, it's literally on the cover. Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't read it. Sometimes I like to go into books blind, honestly. I don't always like know what I'm getting myself into. Looks too cheesy for you? That's fine. It is cheesy. I read a lot of cheesy books though, to be completely honest with you. Okay. Maybe, no, I want to get like some more plants. I just don't know which ones. Have I done blind date with a book? I bought one, but I haven't read it yet. I bought one at Christmas time last year, but I still haven't read it. I will read it. It looks like I'd like it. But it gave me a book. It gave me a book called Love at 350. And it's like a little romance book except it's about baking. And I think I would probably like it a lot. I just haven't read it yet. Look, listen to this. When two women meet as judge and contestant on the set of a TV baking competition, they must decide what they're willing to risk for the ultimate prize in this wholesome and delectable debut. Isn't that fun? So I think I would like it, but I haven't read it yet. Wait, Steph bought you a blind date with a book and it sounded so cool, and then you opened it and you had already read it. Oh no! Oh no. That's sad. That you run the risk, I guess. You run the risk of that if you pick up a blind date with a book that it might be one that you've already read. That's called Love at 350. I haven't read it yet, again, but it sounds like it would be good. So, sounds like something I would like. Okay. Plant like this, yeah? Sure. Maybe I'll read that this weekend. I might read it next. How about that? Now that I've reminded myself, maybe I'll read it again. Or read it, pick it up again. Okay. I think that we probably want to have... Let me get some more of the little debug bits so I can have my little fence in here. You're not a romance person? Really? I really like romance books. Honestly, I read a lot of romance books. I love a cheesy little rom-com type of book. It's fun to read. Oh, maybe while I'm doing this, you know what we also need is a blue water tower. Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it does not want to go there. Come on. You'll be okay. There you go. Perfect. Easy. Maybe I'll use a different one. Okay. How does the water tower work? Oh, it's just decorative. It doesn't. It's not a real water tower. It just looks like one. Unfortunately. Maybe I like that better. I think I do. I don't know. I can't really tell. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of, a lot of romance books. I think when you initially think about romance books, you might like think about straight romance books, which might not interest you, but there is a lot of queer romance novels. A lot of them. Even that the Love at 350 one is one of them, but I can't talk. Love at 350. But there are a lot of them. You just gotta know how to look. So, okay. I think we are getting somewhere with the outside of this. But if you're not into romance, that's not your fault. Like, you might just not like that genre very much, and that's fine. I don't read anything sci-fi, and I don't like to read, like, thriller, scary books. So, everybody's got their own personal preference, and that's just, you know, you have your own vibes. I think romance is fun. I read mostly romance books and historical fiction books, and like fantasy kind of dotted in. Sometimes romantic historical fantasy. Sometimes all three. You're huge into sci-fi and thriller mystery books. I'll read some mystery books. I don't like to read like horror books, and thriller is like a stretch for me. I don't like to read things that give me anxiety, and I'm very easily given anxiety. So I don't know. Like I read like this couple months ago, this month I forget, I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and that's like probably my limit to like thriller. It's not really a thriller. It kind of is, I guess, but the last one is. But I'm not super into like scary stuff. I prefer to have honestly lower stakes a lot of time when I'm reading, but fantasy books I can handle higher stakes. Yeah, I don't like to read anything sci-fi really though. Dan pretty much only reads sci-fi. So, everybody's different. Everybody's different. You didn't like it? I liked the first Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It got a little bit too unhinged for me towards the end. We don't need to talk about it too much and spoil it, but it was like, all of a sudden, it was kind of like 0 to 100, you know, with that last book. And she made a lot of, in my opinion, poor choices. I know that this happens in a lot of YA books where it's like the teen is gonna save the world and you have to kind of like just accept it and like suspend your disbelief a little bit again. But sometimes it's like, now why are we doing this? Like, why are you, this is too far maybe. Like, even in the first book, she broke into someone's house. Like, she was trying to solve, there was like this old, the whole premise is that there's this like old murder that happened a few years ago and she doesn't think the person who was blamed for it actually did it, so she's trying to solve it. And that's fun, right? Like, she doesn't trust the police. We get it. And she's trying to like solve this murder on her own. And she's doing it for a school project. And that's fine and all. But then she's like breaking into people's houses. She broke into the dead girl's house to try and like get into her room to investigate. And it's like, now, okay, maybe that's too far. You know? Like, maybe... you know, like, we can investigate this, but do we have to break and enter? I don't know. But you have to just accept it. You weren't into YA even as a teen? Really? I read some YA things now. But am I gonna read the new Hunger Games book? Come on, of course. I don't know if you can see this. Wait. Rotate. Do you see those? Hold on. Move. Ignore the missing Heartstopper book. I'm reading. I have it downstairs so I can read it later. Come on. Those books? Wait, where am I? Those books? Hunger Games. That's a special edition set of the Hunger Games. I bought it from the UK, and now they're gonna sell them in the US, but they're not out yet. They're like up for pre-order on Barnes & Noble, but I bought them from the UK because I wanted them so bad. I've been waiting for those to go back in stock for ages. And then like as soon as I bought them, they put them up for pre-order in the US. But anyway. I've read all of Emily Henry's books. I've read all of her books. I like Emily Henry's books. Alright, thank you for the resub. And Allie and Weather, thank you for the subs too. I've seen Heartstopper, yeah, and I've only read the first Heartstopper book, but I'm gonna read the second one this weekend. I have it, that's why it's not there, it's 'cause it sat downstairs on the coffee table so I can read it later. But I like them. It's very cute. What do I want to put out here? What else do we need? I guess we should just try and finish the landscaping, because even if we don't finish the build today, we can at least try and finish the landscaping, right? Right. Okay, should we have bushes? Should we have a tree? I don't know. Heartstopper is too cheesy for you? It sounds like you just don't like anything romantic in books, and that's fine. Heartstopper is cheesy, but I think it's cheesy in a really sweet way. I think that the TV show Heartstopper, honestly, is one of the most like heartwarming, beautiful little things. I love that show. It's nice to have a cheesy little thing, and it's cheesy on purpose, and I think that's sweet. I love a good like low stakes, happy, wholesome, like it's really nice. So I think it's cute, but you might not like stuff like that, and that's fine. That is totally fine. Everybody's got their own preferences. Have I read Icebreaker? Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't recommend that one. Okay, I'm trying to decide how exactly I want to do this. And I can't tell. Should we do that? Maybe we could do it like that and then have like something else in front of these in the other places. But this way there can be like sort of a fancy special section. You could not get through Icebreaker. Yeah, Icebreaker, honestly, like I found that you know what you're getting into when you read it. It's an adult romance. There's a lot of spice. It's kind of cringe. And it's about like this ice skater, figure skater who dates her like enemy hockey player. But I think for me, I found a lot of first of all, she had this like friend who was actually not her friend. The villain of the book was her best friend, but he was like secretly sabotaging her and like horrible, and he was like controlling and kind of abusive and just a bad person, but he was her best friend. And it's like, that's not fun to read about, you know? And then in the end, can I spoil the epilogue? Is it fine? It's a romance, so they get together in the end, obviously. Can I spoil the epilogue? The whole thing is that she's like this really amazing figure skater. She's gonna go to the Olympics. Like, she's fantastic. Well, in the end, and also she doesn't want kids. Like, she doesn't want to have kids. She doesn't want to have a pregnancy or anything. She talks about that in the book. In the epilogue, she's pregnant. So it's like, kiss your dreams goodbye. You went to the Olympics one time and now you've retired and you're like pregnant. Which, like, that's fine. Some people want that, but she literally said she didn't want that. She said that she didn't want that. And then they did it anyway in the epilogue. So, why? I just found that disappointing. Like, I didn't love that. And it's like, she didn't have to have kids straight away if she wanted to pursue the Olympics more. Like, let her have her dream. Anyway, I was sad about that for her. I just felt like her Olympic career, you know, why she didn't have to retire that fast, you know. Anyway, interesting book. No, the book wasn't written by a man or anything. It was just, some people have different priorities, you know, and that's fine. But what are we talking about? Oh, a romance book called Icebreaker that's very popular on TikTok. Oops. I don't really know if I want to do this. I think that having bushes like that is good. I think that also I want to put, this could be a good time for us to take some of these flowers and have them sized up like we wanted to do in the back. I feel like that kind of works, right? And we just get some little bushes in there. Can they be asymmetrical, or does it have to be the same size? Probably has to be the same size. Okay, that's fine. I like it. I like it. Do you really, Tilly? I think that for me, I don't know if I like to read about pregnancy in books. I think because I'm so afraid of pregnancy in real life. It's like, I don't want to read about pregnancy in books because it freaks me out in real life. So when it pops up in books, I'm like, oh no, scary. But I think that's fine. You might have the opposite feeling, you know, and that's fine too. But I don't think it's for me. Okay. I'm gonna put some little terrain paint down too. Do you think that could be enough for like all of the landscaping in the front? I can't tell if I like this or not. I wonder if I could put a bush there. I don't know. That makes sense, Christine. I can totally see that. I can totally see that. It really depends how it's written and like what it's about as well, you know? Is it okay if that's not in the little fenced in section though? No, we're not done decorating at all. We have so much of the interior to do still. It's terrible. I mean, we could maybe have it... Well, maybe I could have it like this with the bush still. This is how I had it before and then I got rid of it, but... Honestly, it might not hurt if we like took this. I could keep this thing sized up like I wanted to and have our pretty little flowers. And then maybe we can keep the bushes in the back but then have the tree in front of it. Like, that's not bad. I guess I should have just stuck with that originally, because that's how I had it before, and then I, like, second guessed myself. I think I like that better. I feel like I prefer to have more greenery, right? Okay. Would be cool if Sims 4 added hotels. I know. I've spent my entire life dreaming of that, I think. No new plants in this pack. There is a new tree in this pack. I didn't use it in this build, but there is a new tree. It's big. Let me see if I can show you. Oops, that's not trees. We have this. And there's a couple debug plants, but they're like cactuses and stuff, and I don't really want to use them in this. Do I think the Woohoo Motel was a hint? No, I don't think that them giving us a rabbit hotel was a hint. I do think that them giving us a rabbit hole hotel was cruel. I have sort of conflicting feelings about this because on one hand, it is kind of fun to have a Woohoo Motel. Like, that's kind of silly. I like how it's kind of dirty in there, and like, I think it does serve a fun purpose in the game. But we want functional hotels so bad. So, I don't know. I would literally do anything to have functional hotels in this game. I would love to have that. So, I don't know. I don't think they would hint at it by giving a non-functional one, though. Like, if it was me, and I was working on hotels behind the scenes, I don't think I would hint at it at all. But I don't know. Yeah, I loved the hotels in The Sims 3. That was so fun. Yeah, and they called it a motel on purpose, didn't they? Also, motel just kind of has the right vibes for a building like that, but I don't know. I like this build. This is fun. I think I might put another... Honestly, I might get myself another balcony over here. I might just put it with windows, though, instead of with anything else. Oh, actually, no, it looks bad from the front. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know. They've hinted at things in the past. Yeah, they've hinted slightly, but I feel like most of the time they're not hinting on purpose. And I don't think that putting in a gameplay feature is a hint. I feel like hints are when you tease stuff in like pack text or in like little icons. I think that adding a whole feature feels like too much, you know? The lamp on the fence isn't centered. The lamp on the fence isn't centered. Where? Oh, that's, yeah, I didn't want to have that one. That was supposed to get deleted. People have been saying they've been hinting cars for years now. I don't think they ever hinted a car. I don't think we're ever gonna get cars. Amelia, thank you for the gifted subs, by the way. And Jenny and MC and Richard, thank you for the subs too. Yeah. The paranormal plates and Snowy Escape before the paranormal stuff pack. Yeah, I wonder if they did that on purpose or not. I don't know. I'd love to like ask them questions about the details of these sorts of things. You don't care about cars? I still don't care about cars that much either. If we never got cars, I honestly wouldn't be that upset. I would not be mad if we got cars, but at the end of the day, I mostly just want to have a garage. Like, that's more my vibes these days. I just want to have functional garages. Yeah, there's only one item for the house numbers. It has different swatches, though. Like, look at this. There's a few different options. Oh, that one's more of a blue. We can try that. So it only has a few different numbers on it. You remember reading into the horse puzzle and growing together so much? I definitely did, too, a little bit. I was like, how are they going to make a horse puzzle when they know we all want horses this bad? You think the brown was better? Oh, really? I'm trying to make a blue Suburban is the problem. The curved pools are going to be base game. Yeah, the curved pools are going to come out in an update on Tuesday. So. Okay. Anyway, we've got more of a vision laid out for the build now. We should at least try to finish the interior. Like, I think at the very least we need to get the rest of this like, not the whole interior, but like the main living space interior first. I've been using this wallpaper a bunch. What do you think about it with the blue? Does it fit our blue suburban vibes? I don't even think that there is a matching light blue for the wallpaper upstairs. That's like a different color. Oh my gosh, truly devastating. But I really do like that. I just don't like the tile being there. So I think maybe we need to have an accent wall for this part. Maybe like... No, I don't know about that. That does seem a little bit excessive, doesn't it? It is the color of the outside wall. And it's fun to have it be a little bright. Are those the same color? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe some brick or a tile. I mean, you could do a brick or a tile texture, but I don't know if I want to have like this. And there's not really a lot of brick from this pack, aside from like the actual tile. And I don't think I like the tile on tile. You know what I mean? It's kind of harsh. It is bright, but it's supposed to be bright on purpose. And we're trying to make it all blue on purpose too, as a joke. So, flower wallpaper. Oh, well, the flower wallpaper is going to have the same problem where it doesn't connect. We want it to look like all one big wall. Maybe some stucco. This is a stucco texture. I don't know if you can tell. This wallpaper is literally called Vibrant Casa Exterior Wall. There's also like, we could have like dirty, sort of more rustic stucco if we wanted to. But, oops, more lights. Okay, I don't know about that. Let me think about some of the artwork too. We could probably get, oh, I don't like that either. Should I do art there and like a mirror right here? Probably. I wish we had a small, like kind of skinny table, because these are all too big. But I think having a mirror there isn't that bad. And maybe I could get sort of like the darker blue swatch. Oh, you think? I don't like the dark blue of this. That one is like really dark blue. We could also use a different wallpaper. It doesn't have to be one of the pack ones. I just like the pack ones, so I'm like kind of tempted to use them. There's like some less vibrant versions, but the whole thing about this build is that it is vibrant and like the whole pack is vibrant. But there are options that are a little bit less harsh on the eyes. We could try that. Maybe we could try that one. Someone mentioned the backsplash as a wall. What, like this whole backsplash as a wall? The problem is you can't really put it like above and behind the doors and windows and stuff. So it kind of complicates things a little bit when you try. Maybe I can try and mix and match a few extra paintings into this to make like my own bigger gallery wall. Because that might be kind of nice, right? What about for the last one? No. I want maybe like one of these little guys. Oh, that would have been good, actually. Oh, maybe do it like this. Maybe that's better. Okay. Can there be like a little tiny... I mean, the clock being there probably makes no sense. That's so small. I can't tell if this even fits nicely or not. Like, maybe I could put one of the clocks in the middle of it. I know I already used a clock, but that's not so bad. I like the variety of sizes. Let's try that, honestly. Let's see if we can make it work. Okay. Interesting. This cannot be here because that is visible from the upstairs. We don't want that. This one should just go at the top. You would put everything higher on the wall? You think even higher? We can do it a little bit higher. But I don't want to get it too high that it's going to start clipping when you're in tab mode. Okay. Interesting vibes there. I think that I kind of want to have columns. I guess we could probably use the wooden ones, and that wouldn't be so bad. Although, well, maybe it is bad. I don't know. I was just thinking it might be nice to have something on the edge. Ollie, I'm probably going to end stream relatively soon, honestly. I was thinking about getting off stream in the next few minutes-ish. I wanted to try and finish more of this. Downstairs. So we have like more of the downstairs complete first. I don't think I like the columns. I think I'm leaning towards no columns on the corners. I want to like them, but there's just something that's like throwing me off a little bit. Do these come in blue? Ultimate question. Oh my god. Chat. It's a blue Suburban. It has to be done. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. I think I might use the small ones again because I kind of like that in the middle of the window frame, honestly. What happens if you size it down? Ooh, yikes. I actually kind of love that. And it does fit the blue Suburban energy of our dreams. Okay. That's cool. I like that angle. This is fun. I'm enjoying this build, honestly, a lot. I just think it's fun. Your enablers? What, with the blue? Well, we're doing it as a meme. This one's supposed to be all blue everywhere. That was intentional for this house, okay? Normally, it's not. But this one, we were sort of doing it on purpose. I thought it would be kind of funny if we did. So... okay. Paint that too. Match it. Should we use this little tile with the accent colors? Accent textures for the bathrooms, maybe? You're making Sims live in the house right now? Yeah, I think I'm picturing that there would be a household of like 5 roommates who would live in here. Because I'm sort of envisioning myself using this as a way to have like a bunch of extra townies to date. So I would probably make a household of a bunch of single Sims that would live in this house. I'm not posting a Lovestruck build on YouTube today, but I'm posting one tomorrow on YouTube. Today I'm posting a Rags to Riches video with the like reality TV show phone call. So hopefully you'll like it. And then tomorrow there's a build using rounded pools. And it's got like a heart-shaped pool in the back. So that's the plan for the next couple of days. And then Tuesday, we're gonna do some like base game update content. So, Stanley time, yeah. Will we do gameplay in the afternoon? What, today? I'm not streaming again later. I don't even normally stream at all on Wednesday, or on Sundays. It's not Wednesday. I don't normally stream at all on Sundays, but I decided to stream now as like a bonus stream. I can't be live later because I'm going to my parents' house later. We're celebrating my sister's birthday, so I can't be live later today, but I can stream a little bit now. Maybe I'll do one of the bathrooms. Oh god, I'm never gonna stop building this, am I? I just get excited. Maybe this one can have a bathtub and we'll do like a fancy shower in one of the other ones. Because I think we do probably want to have some bathtubs and stuff, right? At least one. Yeah, I have to wrap my sister's presents too. I got my sister, she's been wanting a Kindle for a long time. And so I got her a Kindle for her birthday, but I gave it to her like a month and a half ago because I bought it on sale when it was on sale at Target. And so I gave it to her as soon as I bought it because I was like, why make her wait a month and a half? Like that feels mean. But I got her a physical book and some candy so she can still have something on her birthday. So she has more than one present from me this year, but hopefully she'll like it. Anyway. Yeah, I think she's been enjoying having the Kindle though, so that's good. Let's see. Maybe I'll get some. No, how about the base game one? This thing. I like this. That could work. You always give gifts early? Well, I'm the same way. Especially if it's like a thing that they've been wanting a lot. It's like, look, there's no need to force you to wait a whole month and a half if you've been like wanting this Kindle and you could start using it now, right? Surprised you aren't giving her the pack. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna end up buying her the pack too. I didn't even think about that. I probably will be doing that actually. Should we use like all of the orange tile or is that too much? Sort of, I feel like that's too much. Oh no, you know what we should do? Let's do the blue tile. Do you think that those look okay together or should I use the blue tile on the floors too? Because there's like a matching, which one is it? Hello? Can't see. This one, sorry, in blue. There is a matching blue tile. I think that's pretty good, honestly. You probably use that too. It's my half birthday. Oh, that's true. It is my dad's half birthday. As in, his birthday's in January. It's exactly 6 months since his birthday this week too. Growing up, my mom always had us celebrate our half birthdays. Like subtly, it was like we can just make a special dessert. We didn't get like presents or anything, but it was like we can make a nice treat, you know? But my dad's half birthday is Shanna's actual birthday, which is very unfortunate. Castros and Higgs and Disco and Amelia, thank you for the subs. Are you born in January too, really? Yeah. I don't like January. Thoughts on that? That means 2 desserts, there you go. Okay, let me get like maybe a shelf. That shouldn't be clipping with anything when you try to walk in here, right? I'd like to have something decorative in this bathroom. Hey Kenya, by the way. Your mom's half birthday is the 4th of July. My half birthday is Valentine's Day. I'm August 14th, so 6 months is February 14th. Okay. I always liked that because I felt like I was getting special candy for my half birthday. Oh, look how cute that looks. Absolutely adore that. And then we can maybe get like some little actual bathroom stuff. Like this. Okay. That's a nice little bathroom. It's simple, but it gets the job done. And I like the colors. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do this one too. I'm sorry, I know I was like just saying how I'm gonna get off stream soon, but I wanna do at least these 2 downstairs bathrooms, okay? I'll use the new shower because it's so exciting. And then we'll get, I guess this could be white as the trim. I don't know. Maybe take these things. Yeah, I know there was ads playing. I'm sorry, chat. At least it was just while I was doing a boring bathroom, right? Could be worse. Hopefully. Yeah, there's like a new built-in shower. They gave you some stuff so that you can kind of customize and like make a full-on built-in shower by yourself. because they gave us like this new shower and like a sliding glass door. So it's kind of cool. You can really customize the showers now. Yesterday we were gonna just do the bathrooms and then 30 minutes later we were still there. That's true. I was really having a good time last night with the build. I like building with these packs, okay? It's just fun. It's just fun. Should I do 2 sinks? I think we should do 2 sinks. I think that seems good. Okay, and then surfaces. I could probably get a couple shelves again. Will the shower work if you do double shower heads? Yeah, I mean, it works the same as the university shower, so you could probably even, honestly, I bet you could do 3 and it would still work. But I haven't tested it with 3. Who do I think lives here? Oh, in my mind, there's gonna be like a bunch of single Sims, like all roommates together in this house. Cause I'm just trying to think of like, when I'm playing with my Sims, what am I gonna want? And I think that it'll be nice if we have a bunch of Sims for us to potentially date. So I'm kind of building this with that outlook. Thinking like, oh, I might have my Sims date these people, you know? Is Stanley one of the single Sims? I wasn't gonna put him in here. Stanley did get to do a little bit of dating though. In my save when I was playtesting. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. Okay, so when I was playtesting, I got this phone call, and I feel like I've gotten phone calls like this before, but it must have been, I think it was a new one. The call itself was new. But I got this call from someone who was like, hey, I've been watching you, and like, I have a crush on you. And so I said yes, like, okay, I'll come meet you. And then Bob Pancakes shows up at my house, and we have a 50% pink romance bar with Bob Pancakes. All because he said, like, I've been watching you and I have a crush on you. I think that happens in the video that I'm posting today in a couple of hours on YouTube. But it was Bob Pancakes. Of all people, Bob. So, oh, not me, in The Sims. Oh my god. Sorry. No, not me. That didn't happen to me in real life. Oh my. I'm sorry to have scared you all, chat. No, no, no. Just in The Sims. Okay, I duplicated the bathroom because I think it's kind of the same upstairs, so that's fine. We'll have another one right there that's different, but you were like, what? No, 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 sorry. I meant in The Sims in case that wasn't clear. That's my bad. Now, what about a secret crush equals... I know! Well, the romance bar went up so high. I'm wondering the same thing. Like, what about that needs it to be such a high romance bar? But whatever. Yeah, it duplicated the shower door, but I already deleted it. I already put back, so it's just one. Don't worry. It did duplicate it, but I put it back. Maybe we could put 2 shower heads in this bathroom. Because people have been asking about that a lot. So maybe we could do double shower heads. I like it, actually. This is a 30 by 20 lot that we're on right now. Tammy, Sarah, Gabby, thank you for the subs. Okay, that seems fun. And then we could do maybe like a bathtub. Because this bathroom's a little bit bigger. Okay. Your shower has 2 shower heads? Yeah, a lot of showers in real life have that. It's quite common. It might not be like 2, sometimes you see shower heads like this that are like 2 rainfall shower heads, but sometimes, you know, you go to a hotel and they have like a shower on the wall like this. There's like one of the sprayer attachments and there's like a rainfall from the ceiling. And you can like switch which one the water comes out of. I've seen that kind of thing before in real life too. Oh, somebody said with a platform. I don't know if I want to raise it up. I feel like it makes the tile look kind of weird. Never seen that. I stayed in a hotel. I got paid like by YouTube for like a YouTube retreat thing once. That was actually, they were asking me a lot of questions about live streaming on YouTube and like trying to get feedback. Obviously I didn't stream on YouTube at this time. This was like 2019, but they were asking for feedback, I think, to help build out their YouTube streaming platform. So they were like bringing in YouTubers, but also Twitch streamers, stuff like that to talk about it. Anyway, I went to Malibu for it, and it was a really fancy hotel. It was like a spa, the hotel, and it had that. It had like 3 shower heads in there. It was wild. It was very fancy in that hotel. I think that hotel gets used for like corporate retreats a lot. So it was like pricey, and it had a lot of like event space, and all the hotel rooms were kind of like mini little cabins. I don't even know how to explain this. You're probably like, what are you talking about? But all the hotel rooms were like separate rooms, because it was like this place like up in Malibu, and there was like horses around and stuff. It was really fancy. Never been to a hotel that fancy in my life. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for paying for that one, YouTube. I think they paid me to go to it as well. I think I probably got paid. I don't remember how much. I think I got paid like $500 just to go. Plus they paid for my flight to California and the hotel room. And I would have gone if they hadn't paid me. Like, you didn't have to pay me for that, but I'll go. I'll go meet YouTube and like go to these fancy events. So anyway, that was fun. Okay, we've got the bathrooms mostly done. This could probably be a good stopping point then, to get us ready for the next stream. Yeah? Okay, I think we're ready. So here's the plan for the next few days. I think I might not stream tomorrow. I haven't figured out my exact stream schedule yet, but I think I might cancel stream tomorrow. I kind of like stream today instead of tomorrow, because I have some work to finish to get ready for our charity event next weekend. So I might cancel stream tomorrow, and then on Tuesday is the update. So we'll play with the base game update on Tuesday, and then like see it with the pack, because I'll have the actual code of the pack, so we can start doing. I was hoping to build like an apartment using For Rent, so I thought we could use like some cross pack testing and like test out the base game update and do all of that on Tuesday, or sorry, yeah, Tuesday. And then Wednesday we'll probably finish the apartments. I won't be live in the morning on Wednesday again. It'll be in the afternoon, like normal stream time. And then Thursday is the pack release, and that's also the first day of our charity fundraiser. We're going to be doing a big fundraiser for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund all weekend. We've tried to get a bunch of other Sims creators involved, so hopefully it'll be pretty big and like a big event, with a lot of people fundraising. But I think that I want to play a Black Widow challenge, using the new pack. So I think it should be kind of fun. I did a Black Widow challenge like years and years ago on YouTube. And so I thought it could be kind of cool to do it again with the new pack. So we'll start that on Thursday on the pack release day. And then we'll probably play it like over the course of the weekend, plus do some builds and kind of mix and match in there with the weekend stream. So that's our plan for the next few days. I was actually thinking about, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know how many of you watched my Black Widow challenge either. This was years and years ago, but I was thinking about getting, because I'm pretty sure when I ended the challenge, we had twin teenage daughters. And I might like time jump and bring them back and like play with those two again and like give them makeovers and like fix them up with all the new pack stuff and everything. But I think it could be kind of fun as like a reference to one of my old saves. I did that in like 2018 or something, so it's a long time ago, but it could be kind of fun to do that. So I think I might. If you didn't watch it, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to know who they are because we'll be starting fresh with them, but it might be kind of fun to do that just as like a reference in case you did watch that Legacy or the Black Widow challenge a long time ago. Who is their other parent? Well, in the Black Widow challenge, I'm pretty sure that they're, okay, so long story short, in that challenge, the idea is to get married to a bunch of rich people, eliminate them, steal their house, do it again until you have lots and lots of money. And so in that challenge, we were with, I think it was when we were with Jacques, right? The guy from Get Together, that old man. We were with him, but then we started dating this guy who was like our age and very attractive. His name was Tag. And we were like with Tag. He was like our true love on the side, and we just kept dating and marrying all these rich people, and Tag was like kind of in on it in the story. Well, we got pregnant with twins, and we said they were Jacques, but actually they were Tags, I'm pretty sure. And then Tag died. He got embarrassed and died. It was like actually an accident. like for real an accident. He got embarrassed and died. So I had him in my house as a ghost for a long time, and then I tried to bring him back to life. But his name is actually Danny, I think. He's one of the EA Sims, but I named him Tag because he looks like Tag from Friends, I think was my reference. But anyway, Tag's a cute nickname for him. But anyway, they got together in the end as ghosts, or as him as a ghost, and then we fixed him, and then he was alive again. And it was very dramatic, honestly, the whole thing. But they had twin daughters together, and that's who I think I'm going to play the Black Widow challenge with again. So... I believe that is our plan. You know what? I saw some people tagged me in this. There was like this article about how a bunch of websites were using YouTube videos to train AI against creators' wishes, like without permission, which is obviously very frustrating and upsetting. Well, there was like this link that you could click to check if they used your content to do it. And I don't know how they know, and also I don't know how they picked these videos, but a bunch of my Black Widow challenge videos were on the list. It was all videos from like 2018, 2019, nothing new, and it was like the Black Widow challenge that they used against my will to train AI. So I was very frustrated by that. You can't do anything about it, I don't think. Like, it's too late, they already did it. But when I saw that, I was kind of mad, so. Anyway, speak of Black Widow challenge. Those were the videos on the list. So anyway, we've talked enough. We've got a lot of work done on this build today too, so we'll have to finish this at some point later this week too. Maybe during the fundraiser or something, we'll have to see. But we'll come back so we can get it on the gallery. And then I will probably now go and find someone to raid. I actually don't even know who all is live right now because I don't normally stream on Sundays. So we can go and see, because I'm never here at this time. It might be kind of fun to raid someone who's playing with the pack. Oh, this could be fun. There's a streamer called Allison who's got early access to Lovestruck. We could maybe go over to Allison's stream and we could watch. It looks like they're building and playing with the pack a little bit. So we could watch some builds. You're gonna love this. Actually, I think it's I don't know, there's something pink about this. Look at the build with the pink wallpaper. Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay. Let's go watch Allison, yeah? Naive and Daddy and Abby, thank you for the subs. Thank you again for hanging out. Go say hi to Allison for me. Enjoy the early access content. And I will see you later this week. Again, I don't think I'm going to be live tomorrow. But we'll be here on Tuesday for the update and stuff. So have a great rest of your week, everybody, and weekend or whatever. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Stop.